and keep peace of mind, you know. Because obviously parenting, it can be hard, most definitely. Especially with spot 8 on the weekends. We're in week 3, but it's not really here. She's just a body. Mother 2, trying to do better with them. So yeah, but yeah, how you doing emotionally? I'm asking. And how's life? How's health? It's not easy. I hear that. We definitely know we have our days. We definitely know we have our days. But the positive, like tell people, yo, if you have a support team, it's a lot easier, a lot better, most definitely to do to handle with it, you know, because you can call, text, DM, video, chat, chop it up with them to get clear your head, get out of your head, get out of your system, you know. So that's the benefit for the most part. If you have a squad, if not, tell me, yo, DM me, check it out. We could do a thing most definitely, because you gotta have a support team. If not, then it gets trickier, because our head could be our best friend and our worst enemy, you know. I'm doing better actually. Hey, that's good. 1,000. That's hella good to hear. You know. That's the idea, to do good on my best as, life, relationships, friends, all that great jazz, quote unquote friends. So yeah, my day overall was, I slept a lot because I was tired for the whole weekend because I do the markets. And I need to start sleeping more on Fridays, but I sleep late. But the problem with me as an individual, I see good 1,000, wake up with 1,000. You know, so when I go to sleep, I just die. You know, that's the problem. My head's not scattered anymore, so I'm good. I should need to sleep more, most definitely. I don't even want to date nobody, not because dating nowadays is not good. 1,000, not no. And the reason would be because a lot of people selling dreams. I can't say percentage, but I would say a lot of the world's broken. A lot of people broken, most definitely. And that's why, I recommend to a lot of people, like, yo, if you're still hurting and broke, you need to fall back and hurting. Work on yourself. 1,000. Better have to let yourself with mind, body, heart, soul, self love. 1,000. If not, you can try a date. You can try to be a relationship with definitely downfall if you're both broken. Potentially be a toxic relationship. Logically speaking, wise, it will be a lot. It will be a broken relationship. The reason being because you both didn't take time to heal. So in the beginning it's good, and then in the beginning you're vibing. It's all lovey-dovey type of shit, etc. But you're setting yourself up for failure. That's a downfall. And me personally, I tell people, I'm not trying to be a downer, but I didn't make the logic. I didn't write logic. That was Adam and Eve. They started all this emp, narc, war, etc. So now we just got to try to be cautious with who we vibe with, who we don't vibe with, etc. So I found out my ex has a new girl. That's cool. Hey, yo, more power to him. But here's the kicker, like how he used you, right? Most definitely, he does the same thing to her. He's gonna mop her up, etc. All that great jazz. So don't worry about it. Like the idea is, I know it's easier said than done, but the idea is to leave them alone, let them be, and don't worry about what they do in their life. Just worry about what you do in life, and that's it. That's the idea, most definitely. And once again, most definitely, it's harder to not deal with, because you're like, especially they're doing good, right? You see them doing good, and you be like, yo, like they cheated their new partner a lot better than they cheated I. Why? Right? But don't worry about that. We all do the same thing. We all say the same shit. Etc. It's a repetitive cycle, generational cycle. But it's all good, just in due time, it becomes a lot easier. Once again, as I'm going to say a million times, you got to have a support team. If you don't have a support team, it'll be harder, most definitely, because your head, once again, your best friend and your worst enemy. So, it will bother you if you see them doing good and happy. But if they're a narc, took a narc 1,000, aka alpha, aka machista, don't worry about them. That girl's gonna use and abuse just like you did. No respect, but just like you did. And that's how they function. All narcs in the world, machistas, alphas, they're all the same, all robotic, lust, not love. And they're attention whores, they're victims supposed to be, and they worry about what? Their reputation. So if you put them on blast or top people, foreign people, yo, you can date my ex, that's cool, have fun with the best circle with the narcissist, enjoy that. You forewarned, right? And that's your kryptonite. That's their kryptonite, is being their reputation, being put in black, etc. So that's how I tell you, yo, all you narcs, yo, I'm your worst enemy. Alphas, all them, I'm your worst enemy. And they're like, no, because I discard you all 1,000. I'm only helping Teens crazy all day with the emps, and that's it. Everybody else, you can suffer with your own situation, not my situation. And that's why I tell people, you gotta fall back on yourself, man. I know for sure it's easy to say the done, most definitely. But day by day, baby steps. I'm gonna say a million times, you gotta have a support team, man. If you don't have nobody to tell you, do you know what I mean? Video chat, chop it up. I got you. I already figured this out. How is she live? I don't know. I'm about to text him. Hope he has the same number, man. Pay's doing good. He's hella young, I know it's easier said than done when you're teenagers to not be in relationships, emotionally going all that great jazz. The downfall was raised very incorrectly, especially in the Spanish culture. So I tell him, man, you're a good dude, The downfall you're gonna get mopped up. All these girls gonna use you just for your kindness, and that's it. And when they get up and leave, fall on your face again, and the shit sucks. We all do it. The generational cycle, broken record, all the great jazz. And he's called me before to get advice, etc. And I just tell him, I'll tell you all the advice in the world, but no expect you to potentially fall on your face again. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but I know M's are lovers, healers, and overthinkers. We want to save the world. We want to see somebody down, pick them up, right? The downfall, if you're picking up the wrong people, you're gonna fall on your face. If you try being in a relationship with them, you're gonna fall on your face. Shit, as shitty as it is, it's how it is. It's just we're raising correctly. So I'm gonna DM today, tomorrow, shop it, see if I can catch up with them. That's the idea. See how he's doing. That's me per se trying to check in with a lot of people. Which I'm gonna do TikTok pretty soon. Like, I talk to hella heads, with you and everybody. I try to catch up to everybody as much as I can, but I'm only one individual. I'd love to save the world if I could, but I can't. But I can just do my TikToks and vibe it up, do my lives, chop it up with people, etc., so they can understand where I'm coming from, so they don't feel like alone. A lot of people can't say their story. Excuse me, because it's a lot of emotions behind the situation. You feel like, they're like, might be talking bad about their ex. Like, no, you just tell a story. A lot of people say they're victims. A lot of people say they're survivors. I just tell you, I'm just telling a story. I don't call myself either or. I haven't for what reason. I just figured this out. I'm very happy in life, very content in life. So now I'm just vibing with people, etc. I need to come here earlier when there's a day where I'll probably potentially try that tomorrow during the day. Just because I got too much things going on during the day to catch up with people, I am blessed not having the kids with my ex, because you can't imagine what would happen. Oh yeah, no, that's obviously no matter what, deal with a narcissist, or deal with the traditional loss of narcissist traits, exes, etc. It's hard, but yes, when you have kids involved, 10 times harder, man, because now you gotta deal with them, and that's easier said than done, most definitely, And that's why I tell people, I'm not. There's not a competition at all. It's not far from that. But I tell people, like, all you single parents out there that have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, I'm gonna do it. I survived barely, mentally, all the good stuff. I bless my squares, my 10 M's. I did with 8 kiddos. I paid mom and dad for 7 months. She would come here and there. Matter of fact, we talked about it today, etc. And she was, we are talking about that a little bit. Because I'm just telling a story. She doesn't like the fact that I keep talking about this. But I tell you, I'll keep saying the same shit till the day I die. I'm just helping other M's that are in shitty relationships with the narcissist 1,000 to let them go 1,000. And toxic relationships like you and I told you, we were both broken. We were both hurt M's. That's why I created those categories. So our relationship 7 years was shit. Simple as that. It was toxic as hell. Now I know why. Because we're both broken. 2 broken people can help each other. You can try. You can try most definitely, but here's the kicker. If the shit fails, which logically speaking wise it will fail, what's going to happen to you? Or what's going to happen to your partner if you're both them, so you squash it? You cheat, they cheat, you break it up, they break it up, then what? What happens to you? Back to square one. More pain on top of the pain you already had before this person. Because you thought you could fix, you thought did not know you could fix yourself with a body by your side. Just because it make you feel good, you're not supposed to have a relationship. Tell you speaking, we all do it. Trust me, sure, I did it. Most definitely, we all do it. Now that I know, I already figured it out. That's why I can say it easily, because why? It's done deal. It's over, it's done with. A lot of people, nope. They're still trying to figure it out. And that's why, as a light worker, 3D world, I'm here to help and guide everybody else every which way. I say it so easily, like I tell you, I'm done with it. I say it pathetically easy. Why? That's what I say life's easily. But in reality, life's pathetically easy with a cherry on top. We just made it hard not knowing because we allowed narcs and energy vampires in our lives. We're brainwashed to be have to be nice to people, Even if they do us wrong, we have to be nice to them. If you go by religion, you pray for them, etc., all that great jazz, to change their ways. And no matter what, don't be mean to them. Don't. If they need help, still help them. Like, really? That's like type of, yo, all you traditional lifestyles, you can do it. Go back tradition. Fuck yeah, do it, man. I won't. 2020 I fought back. I fought back with my popcorn, just chill. God and I are just chopping it up, but yo, she's about to get mopped up again. And like, God can't really speak wise, but I speak for him. Like, yo, it's cool. Let him get mopped up. That's your ish, not my ish. I already warned you. So when the person that's been doing you dirty, and you still do it because traditional ways, because we have to, because what you gonna call it, because we're lovers, healers, and overthinkers. Go do that. Go help them. Go try to fix it. When you find your face, welcome back to square one, man. That shit hurts, right? that's your ish, not my ish. I don't worry about it. Not ever again in my life. Very blessed. All this ink, that shit, I don't worry about it. No respect to you guys, but a lot of you worry about it. Because, once again, if you don't fall back and work at yourself, and let go of your ex 1,000, not 100, 1,000, and then work at yourself, let go of your past pain. It talks a lot of trauma, child trauma, 1,000. You're going to be there for quite a while, man. No matter how many people you have in your life. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going to be doing a lot of body hopping. Thinking, not knowing you can fix yourself with the body by your side. We all do it. Through the whole phase, we do everything incorrectly, not knowing because we were raised incorrectly, we were taught incorrectly. And that's a lot of people when I say they get offended. So my parents taught me, yeah, so I raised you. Your parents, grandparents, whoever, the schools. Two small, big words, squares and circles. If you don't know anything about that, that's where you struggle. What's up, Alyssa? How you doing? How's your night going, miss? Welcome. So, how was your weekend? Thanks for the live love this morning. That was awesome. Good session. I said, it was cool with you guys once again. When I do my lives for the most part, I'm kind of behind. I'm trying to catch up with the world, but I do. I upload them to my YouTube channel. So, like me, the stuff I say is pretty much repetitive. So that's why I just help the people and guide people which way, Keep humble best stats and just guide people in this world best stats so we can all have positive lives. Positive, good lives. I say it so easily because I'm over the situation. Woke in the Matrix, we figured out. AKA I'm Leo. That's why I have all my ink, etc. July 2nd, I'll get a lot more to. In the Spanish world, I'm considered crazy because I talk about emps and narcs, right? So, but here's the kicker: in the Spanish world, we're not taught about emps and narcs. A lot of cultures aren't taught about this. We've been lied to all our lives. But in the Spanish world, you want to get attention? It's very simple. Mention machistas, narcissists, mandilones, empaths. Two small, big words. There you go. That's the Spanish culture, etc. That's me. Wise. I always annihilate the Spanish culture every which way because we were raised incorrectly. And I don't ever worry about that. My people's local in the 519, etc. are bitter. I'm mad about what I say about the Spanish culture. So I'm talking about our parents, grandparents, and generational cycle. I don't ever worry about suffering in life. Hell no, I'm good, I'm blessed, I went through my week and I died every which way. Everyone on TikTok, which is cool to learn about narcissists, but don't sit and marinate on narcissists. Us M's, traditional her lifestyle with narcissist traits, can love bomb, gaslight you, verbally abusive, physically abusive. Like a narcissist does. A narcissist is a robotic, broken record. All the exact same way. No matter what color it is, what nationality it is, they're all exact same way. If you don't believe me, observe them. They're narrow-minded, very, very narrow-minded. I call them attention whores. It's all about them, nobody else. They blame everybody and the mother for mistakes but themselves, right? 1,000, they can never change. Highly impossible. You can try to, but everybody, try to. A lot of emps out here, when I say I'm an empath, 2020 amp, they're like, how can you call yourself an empath if you're saying narcissists don't have a chance? They can be fixed. I was like, go traditional lost emps. Do what we do best. Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. Go save and go love the narcissist. Do that, most definitely. A narcissist's job is to do what? Destroy us every which way, right? Oh, sorry. Hi, Roxy. How you doing? How's your night going? How was your weekend? But tell me, it's I know I say things bluntly because I already figured it out. I'm crazy. I be crazy like my ex says, and my people locally. Your ex destroyed you, right? She hurt you that bad that you speak about empathy and narcissists with. You haven't ever spoke about it. I go, I know. I learned about it in 2000. That's why I have this squares and circles. Squares empathists. We love full heart. Circle narcissists that like broken heart. And I've heard of the term from 2000. I just didn't take it seriously. In the Spanish culture, We don't talk about emps and narcs. We're not raised about emps and narcs. But I'm not saying I'm like the smartest person in the world in the Spanish culture, negative, but I'm all right with my IQ level wise. But I tell people the Spanish culture, you don't believe me? So our analogy is simple. Narcissists are machistas, square empathists are mandelones. There you go. 70% of our culture is it machistas, 30% of our culture mandelones. There you go. Figure it out. Figure out what you're the individual. That's how in Spanish culture I laugh about it, man. And that's how my people get mad about it because I was like, yo, females get mopped up every which way, right? Your guy cheats on you, and the traditional saying is like, yo, pray for them. The devil's in them. Most bullshit excuse in the damn world. But since we're raised incorrectly, brainwashed with religion and culture, that we believe that. I just laugh at it. But now that I know what, etc., I laugh about it. I don't worry about it. I be, yo, God and I, we kick back with our popcorn. Go pray for them. Do that most definitely. But when they cheat on you again, just just pray for them. Because that's the fix him. Have him or her go to the reunions, right? Do that most definitely. Have them go to church, pray, and that's why I tell people here in the Spanish culture, I'll mop you guys up all day, especially the religious ones, So go to church. So here's an excuse why I said Spanish culture. So I can cheat on my girl, right? I can say that was with me. I can go to retreats. Then I go to church, pray, tell the priest, sorry, Father, I messed up on my girl again. I know what got me, the devil got me. Always did tell me, it's okay, son. Gotta forgive you, so don't let do it again. Now go do 10 Hail Marys for our fathers, and the Lord will forgive your sins. The most bullshit excuse in the fucking world. You see? We try very incorrectly. Excuses and lies. SOS, stuck on stupid, 1.3, wrong fucking answers. That's how I'll make on me. Call everybody out. I don't worry about that ever again. But that's our excuse. So if I do it again, I pray it and boom, I'm good. I'm healed. The Lord forgave me. But I do it next month. See, if you keep cheating your partner, yo, real shit, real talk. It's called, first and foremost, premeditated. Fuck it with excuses. It's all premeditated. Second of all, it's called what? It's a habit now. There you go. And then you do that toxic relationship, which a lot of us do, especially in Hispanic culture. You coming and going, right? Breaking up a bazillion times. We do it for the kids. We do it because the family doesn't talk about it. We talk about tradition. All that bullshit. See? No, you spell when I said that. Not when I said I'm not saying rude to Spanish. I'm not saying all Spanish women are. No, nah. That's what me personally, before my girl now, you speak, I said many times, they don't believe me on TikTok, on Facebook. I've been on TikTok since last year, September 1st. Because I was talking about the Facebook, but Facebook, they don't vibe about the Facebook. I'm sorry to talk about Facebook, Twitter, IG, Snap, all that. They don't talk about this shit with real life, what's happening in the real world, this square circle, empathy, narcissist world. They don't talk about this. Everyone's living their lavish life. Social media, we can have a perfect world, perfect family, perfect couple, all that good shit. Reality shit. No. That's why when I did the TikTok the first last year, I was like, yo, let me try it out, scope it out. Because don't people vibe me on Facebook as many females, because the stories I'm saying, the things I'm saying, females are vibe their which way, because if you want to say statistically speaking wise, males are typically the narcissists, aka alphas, aka machistas. Females are what? The betas, the mandelonas is very Spanish wise, and the empaths, right? Statistically speaking wise. That's why females, majority of my followers are females. That's why they tip on me that I'm a male speaking their tongue, telling their story. All emps have very similar stories. The generation cycle broken record. It happened before we was even born. Real shit we're talking about happened Adam and Eve times. But that's if you're religious about it, it was supposed to be actually Adam and Lilith. So they were supposed to be first world, but Adam and Eve ruined it. Because Eve got in his feelings. Adam got in his feelings. Never changed, period. 1,000. Yes, I see. Yep, same shit. My ex-husband did. He said our marriage wasn't serious because we didn't get married in church, so he didn't have to take the vow seriously. Oh, yo, that's the. Imagine you guys are out here, right? Y'all see like oh, it says my wife's son said, "What up, Blue Eyed? How you doing, brother? How you doing?" She's not going. He's from the 509 down the block from me. Wise. How was your weekend? How's work? But like imagine y'all see Kevin Samuels, a black cat, right? Like, he's very firm in what he said, which is cool. We all have our own opinions in this world. Most definitely, life, etc. etc. But right now, he's Bible thumping marriage and being single. Like, I actually did a stitch of that. He was telling this girl, like, yo, your flaw is because you're single. And then he drops it on her, and then because you don't have a ring on it. And I just put my comment like, yo, first and foremost, marriage don't mean shit. What up, brother? How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? Marriage don't mean shit. Marriage is a piece of paper. First and foremost, if it's a real relationship, a real marriage, it's solid and you bless 1,000. You actually have a real badass relationship. Team squared all day with 1,000 amps, right? A lot of relationships, be it marriage or no marriage, how many? If you think about it in lifespan, how many relationships you had? How many times did it fall apart? How many we do the generational cycle, the broken record? We're in toxic relationships, coming and going, coming and going. We break up because we're bored? Do we cheat because we're bored? Nah. But majority shit is premeditated, and for the most part, back to square one. All you have is squares and circles. Empty narcs in this world. Real shit will talk to me like pathetically easy with the cherry on top. That's all you got. You have to figure out as an individual, what am I? Am I an empath? Am I a narcissist? If you know you're good, but you do wrong things, you're more likely I hurt one. Hurt imp. Narcissists, they can't be fixed. Their job, and you gotta give them props. Once you figure out what a narcissist truly new. And when I say that, you have to be 1,000, not 100, 500, 1,000%. Your ex is a narcissist, 1,000. Us M's, traditional last M's, have narcissist traits. Like top B, the only reason I'm saying that, because I lived it. I'm blessed. Like tell my ex, I love you for leaving me. A lot of people that deal with the externality speak can't say that face to face. Like, yo, a lot of people can say verbally, I'm doing good, I'm doing better. I don't leave them in life, which most definitely that's cool. We can out verbalize most definitely. But I tell people as an individual, your true test is this. A lot of people run from them exes. They block them, which is cool. Block them, all that great jazz. Move away from states away. That's cool. You ran away from the situation. You ran from the problem. No respect, but that's what you really did. You ran from your problem. If you can block it for a second, and when you work on yourself and learn how to love yourself, mind, body, heart, and soul, and self-love 1,000, you can face your ex. Face to face, nose to nose, with nothing behind it. It's over, it's done deal. Like my ex, everyone says to me, how do you have your ex's crib? How do y'all talk, etc.? I go, first and foremost, it's called co-parenting. I'm not bitter, not hateful, not even her dude. He comes here, he said, I don't need a trip. What's up? How you doing? How's it going? Keep it humble. A lot of co-parenting can't do this shit. A lot of ex-baby mom, baby fathers can't do that. Because why? Y'all still bitter, have hatred towards each other. 1,000. Why? Because you got done dirty, man. That shit sucks. No one deserves to get cheated on. No one deserves to get broken up with, etc. But there's reason behind it. There's a lot of reason behind it. And back to square one. Emps and narcs, man. But raised very incorrectly. No one's it's supposed to be somewhat a perfect world. If you want to go religious wise, it's supposed to be Adam, not Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve started this emp narc war. That's why they, the garden and all that great jazz, etc. The people with the books of knowledge deny this all this time. All the shit that I say. I sound wild, right? Because which I'm called it's what I say because I went through my awakening. Oh, thanks, guys. That's where I want to be. Oh, no, you will. Hey, check this out. I say it easily because I'm over it. The reason why I got blessed, and that's why I have on my ink. With my ex, speaking wise, last year, May 3rd, 2020, I died. She got up and left. She left with a squad of 8 kids. I'm not a mother, I'm a father. I'm a person that works, I give mothers, real mothers. Any female can have a kid, doesn't make your mom. Mother's there for the kids. A lot of females give up on the kids, etc. Like great jazz, right? Anyways, so now that I know, I did 7 months, with my kids helped me to understand, but I became mom and dad 1-on-1, 7 months. So I give mothers 1,000 mad love, mad respect, you kiss on the forehead, because you guys have the hardest job in the world. I know that now. I had to do it the hard way. I've done Alaska. I've worked multiple jobs. I can make time to take a break. Even if it's not my break time, I can close my eyes for a second and take a power nap for 1-2 minutes and get back on the road again, right? Whatever, get back to work. Not with kids. I have a squad of 8. So with that said, the more kids you have, the more pressure it's on you, right? And now I understand that every which way. So once again, I learned the hard way. And that's why me personally, before TikTok, when I was going through it last year on Facebook, I would tell the females when I do my lives, yo, check it out. So all you fellas watching my stuff, right? I can't do it. Not now, because obviously my ex ain't here. I'm talking to you guys, telling a story, right? But yo, if you and your girl are bumping heads, your wife, etc., you gotta, both of you have your own jobs. You work, she's a stay-at-home mom, etc. You both have hard jobs, but moms have a lot of pressure. They don't have the more kids you have, the more pressure stacked on you. It's hard to take a break from the situation, right? So that's whole baseball team. 1,000, brother, was definitely. But if you want to be cool with your wife, etc., and make her day a little bit easier, help her with the dishes, help her with the clothes, the washing the clothes, and then do something that I can't do because I don't have my exes by my side. Give her a hug, kiss her on the forehead, or kiss her on the lip, etc. Say you did a good job. She'll love you for that 1,000. I promise you that. When people run, they don't realize you're taking your issues in that luggage. My sister, I'm like, oh no, 1,000, yo. Alyssa, yeah, Alyssa, no, most definitely 1,000 on that note, and that's very, very true. That's why a lot of people that do body hopping, don't jump in a relationship after relationship. All you're doing is this. First and foremost, you're not healing. Second of all, you're bringing your toxic traits from the previous relationships. If you're body hopping, trying to fix yourself with the body by your side, you're gonna have a very long, stressful, hard life. Real shit, real talk, because you didn't take time to heal. And we all do it. We all do the whole phase. We all do the body hopping, etc. All that, and just because we're raised incorrectly, we were taught incorrectly. I thought first and foremost, if your parents didn't teach you who raised you by emps and narcs, are flawed. Schools didn't teach us, are flawed. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, guys. Cool. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so like I tell you, we can all get to that level eventually to be happier which way, but you have to go through your awakening. You have to fall back, which is very painful. The healing process is not easy. I promise you that it's not easy, but with a squad, a support team, you can do it a lot faster. I promise you that. That's why me, I got blessings again. I let her go in 88 days. Don't defy logic. So that's why all my ink is my unique ink. Nobody in the world has it. We said her the story to all our stories in reality. This whole square and circle M narcissist, a true recipe to a toxic relationship. It's all right there. So July 2nd, I get more ink to bump it up 1,000 to call me crazy. I'll be crazy, but I'm blessed. you know. So that's why it's healing is not easy. It's painful. It's because in reality, if you break it down, you got to deal with yourself. All your past pain, toxic love, childhood trauma, and trauma, 1,000. You have to figure it out, and it's all here in your head. That's where it all, that's where it all happens, man. And you just gotta be ready to deal with yourself if you can. A lot of people can't. A lot of people. That's why a lot of people run from the problems. A lot of people blame everybody and the mother for the mistakes. But in reality, you're doing mistakes because either you're lashing out or you just don't care. You're numb. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And females talk more about the feelings. Males don't really. Me, I just, for the most part, I talked about them. But my flaw with a lot of people's flaw is we don't love ourselves. We don't. We have hatred for ourselves. And that's where it gets tricky. That's where, like, my ex-wife would say, like, how can I said many times, like, so how can you love us if you don't love yourself? I'm like, I would say, yo, I just can't. I have love for you. I don't have to love myself to love you guys, which is very incorrect. You actually have to love yourself 1,000 before you can love anybody else 1,000. You can have love for your kids, people around you, most definitely, but not 1,000, because you're still doing with your head. You have your good days, you put the mask of smiles on, and you vibe and you're cool. But when you have your breaks, when you get home, you take the mask of smiles off, you cry, you die, you deal with your emotions, and that's why it's traditional hair lost stamps, trying to figure this life out. We overthink, right? Our head's scattered. That's why when we go to sleep, it's hard for us to sleep, because we're overthinking. We're thinking about the past, future. People that did it dirty, etc. We're trying to figure out why. Once again, amps are all very simple to make it too. So, if you don't know what you are, etc. If you're learning about amps, here's a crash course. Very simple. All amps are. What are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. What do we worry about? Love, time, death. Our favorite question, cherry on top. Why? There you go. That's the life of an empath. And that's what you're dealing with. Because you're trying to figure out as an individual, what are you? Why do you do good, best as, and they do you dirty all the time? See? And that's why we're always playing at the Matrix, trying to figure our life out. And you just try to do good. And that's why I say traditionalized emps have narcissist traits not knowing. That's why we can be verbally abusive, physically abusive, and when you lash out because you get pushed to your limit because you bottle up your feelings without expressing yourself, which is a no-no because whatever's in your head, whatever you're dealing with, your little demons, etc., as they call it, hatred, bitterness about your past pain, etc., it gets to you, man, it catches up to you. And you bottle up and you hold up until someone says hi, and you're like in your head mentally, yo, anyone talks to me next, I'm just punching them. And you do, you pop off, right? And all they told you was hi, and they don't even know from Adams because you're. Bear with me, guys. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I apologize. It's called Collateral Beauty. Awesome flick. If you want to watch that, which I highly recommend, as far as it's being a traditional last step, watch that. That's why I say, I've been saying it before, but I forget the terminology because I say a lot of things. But anyways, like I say, on here on the flick wise, they don't talk about amps and narcs at all. But once you understand what's going on in this world, going through your awakening, this matrix, etc., all the answers have been there in our life, in flicks and books we just didn't know. You're cool for having the courage to talk about it. I never been there, thank God that I know of. That's good. No, more power to you, Mr. 1,000. You're very blessed, and not everyone deals with this. The ones that don't deal with this is the ones that have actually had good relationships, for the most part, or have had guidance in their life a lot better. In the Spanish culture, for the most part, our parents don't teach, especially if they're from the motherland, they don't teach us about, they just teach us that we go to school, work, and that's it, and then eventually have a family and get it going. It was Janita, how you doing? How's your night going? How was your weekend? And that's about it. That's life. Find yourself a woman, have a kid, have a family, and work, and that's pretty much it. Wow, that's a lot of enlightenment. That's a lot of forewarning about what's the potential what's gonna happen to you. That's why one of us in the family's got to break the generational cycle and figure out what's going on in this world. That's why I figured it out. Am I crazy? I'm considered crazy. Do I worry about it? No, I don't. As an individual, I don't worry about nobody's petty words, especially adults, teenagers, etc. So people that bother me, my kids, because they don't do the part. But that's as kids, I gotta teach them best as, and that's the idea too. But as far as adults, I don't die with petty words. No respect when I say this, but a lot of people in this world, especially teenagers and adults and higher, etc., they let words touch their mind, body, heart, and soul, and self-love. That's why they take words to heart. Me, I've been done with words for a very long time, and I don't care. I have fun with words. That's why I say what I say. I tell people if I touch your heart, bother you said about by the stuff I'm saying to you is because why? Either you're doing it. So if you're doing it, just wear the shoes, man. If the shoes fit, rock them like a champ. If not, change your ways of living. Change your ways of what you're doing. She's not out there. Once again, I'm not beating up nobody with the Bible at all. It's your choice to do good or bad. That's your choice. I'm just trying to help you guys, etc. So that's why, yeah, I'm very blessed to where I said that as we speak. And yeah, I love talking about Bible with other amps to help them guide them. So if you can go through your awakening at a very young age compared to my age, then you're ahead of the game. You can live your life. I forget how to word it, but basically you live my life with your life at a younger age because now you figure it out because you Bible with me. I forewarned you, etc., and you went with the guidance, etc., and now you actually went through awakening at a very young age. Now you can have a longer, more happier, blessed life because you keep positive people around you. 1,000. You push all narcs and energy vampires away 1,000. Now you're blessed. People will call you cold. People call you mean because you cut people off. I told everybody, yo, I'm just cutting narcs and energy vampires in my life. And here on TikTok, they always say energy vampires are narcissists. That's why I say narc and energy vampires. Energy vampires are us. Tradition her last step with narcissist traits. Because we can gaslight, sell your dreams, we can use you. We're verbally abusive, physically abusive. That Roman love story, we can cheat. See? That's why I say we're the energy vampires. It takes becoming a 2020 amp, aka awakening, to realize all this. And that's why I tell people I'm calling out all amps and narcs 1,000. Narcs, I discard you 1,000. Don't care for you, you can't be fixed. God can't even fix you because you know why? You're the devil's disciples. Your flaw is this, you're your own karma. You will never learn how to love yourself 1,000. There you go, end of story. Us traditional lost amps, eventually will figure out how to love yourself 1,000. to be happy in life, to be best in life, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do, achieve each other. That's why I do my lives. I gotta catch up with my posts, my TikToks, a lot of TikToks. Potentially tomorrow midday I'll do TikToks. I got a lot of stitches to do, but maybe in due time, I gotta do like computer. So by the way, computer questions that got you. If you have, Microsoft, Apple, I can help you best as, guide you best as, so you don't get overcharged at a computer shop, etc. That's my issue. But real stuff, real talk. I'm trying to lean more towards doing this. Guiding other amps and help them out, etc. And vibe with people. I love talking. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a Zayner. I promise you that. Cause life's easy, man. But look, now once you figure it out, keep other people around you, you vibe and you good. You enjoy life. It's a beautiful thing. So what's up, mommy? Probably one of my pretty cats that was outside. So what you gonna call it? Oops. This is my little butt cheeks here. My little parakeet. You okay, mommy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the beautiful thing with your awakening, because now you just love life every which way. Time is irrelevant. I enjoy every day I can with my kiddos when I have them, and then positive people I have around me, and that's it. In life, I don't have no worries in the world. Very, very blessed. A lot of people can't say that because they're still trying to figure it out, which is, once again, not a competition. I'm not throwing nothing in nobody's face. I'm just helping guide you so you can get to the same level and love life 1,000. Don't worry about nothing and just be good and be very blessed in life. That's the idea to get to that point. you know, Mommy. Here we go. You okay? Let's go down, okay? Chill, mommy. Shut up. But yeah, so I have little subjects I want to talk about. So, anyways, which I do more TikToks about it. I gotta do it more often. Once again, I gotta catch up. I'm doing too much computers right now. And I'm doing the farmers market in Seattle, so I'm kind of a busy schedule going on. But the markets, it's only happened half a year, so I only work half a year for the most part. And then as I just do computers and just scrounge up till it gets to that point. But like they asked me how to let go. So the letting go process of your ex is very. Once again, I said a million times, you gotta have a support team 1,000. If you don't have a support team, it's very hard. I promise you that, because you're just dealing with your own head and you're dealing with what. If you're dealing with narcissists, for the most part, you're gonna deal with a lot of trauma bonding. But with that said, remember once again, traditional last step with narcissist traits, we can do the same. We can trauma bond you. We can do the exact same thing narcissists can. And that's why it takes a while to get over your exes. When you're by yourself, it's a very long process, painful process. Because how are you supposed to let go of a person that you have history with? And especially when you have kids on it, kids with them, it's a lot harder because you got time. You can't get time back. The love was there in the beginning, but then eventually, when you, especially doing breakups many times, going back and forth, that does not love no more. It's actually toxic love. We just don't see it. We don't want to believe it. You have your good days. We all say the same thing. We have our good days, right? That's cool, but you're supposed to have, for the most part, good days every day with the individual. That's the intent to. That's the idea to. We're raised by, if you go by religion, we're raised to be good people and eventually have good people by us. Downfall, that's it's not really true like that. This world can be cruel, but it's cruel because square and circle, them to narcs. That's the only reason why. If you have narcissists around you, not knowing, they will put you through hell. And us amps will do the same thing. So that's why I say what I say, because it can potentially become trickier. Because now that I'm saying what I'm saying, you can be like, well, okay, so on TikTok, they're saying, narcissists, because everyone does a narc talk, which is cool, most definitely, which is cool, but they're easy, they're all robotic. So now you gotta study us, and you're like, damn, I have to worry about narcissists, and I have to worry about us? Because we can love bomb you, can say they're fake romance, your love story. And then that's why you have lust and you have love, a major difference. Eventually, when you go through your awakening, you will lust and love your partner. So that's the one when you have in your life. Common sense around you, there's cosmetics that could potentially be better than your partner, but you don't matter. It doesn't. That's just cosmetics. What about them as an individual? A lot of people that are beautiful on here, male, females, on all platforms and around you, etc., where you're from. How come they have everything? They have money, power, etc., and they still get cheated on? They're still broken. They don't even know what they are. They're just trying to, like, trying to figure their life out. Especially that type of, having a conversation with anybody in this world. Do you want an empath? You want a narcissist? What's that? You want an empath? Narcissist? What's that? End of story. You're ahead of the game because you understand about the situation, talking about the situation. If they don't know anything about that, they have a long haul. But you can help them guide them. That type of, this amps, whatever, lovers and healers, right? And overthinkers. Survive with them, help them out, guide them. That's the reason why when we go on TikTok Live, etc., we tell our stories. A lot of people aren't here, they'll be like, you tell my story. Like, yeah, our stories are very similar. Give or take some words. Like me, I've been through it. Verbally abused, physically abused, etc. For females, I don't gotta hit back for a reason. Common sense. That many times the male can beat up a female all day, every day. But why you get physical about it? I don't believe in getting physical at all. That's caveman times, man. I'd rather beat you with the words and kill you with words than get physically, because obviously, you get like Max used to say. I'd rather have you beat me up physically, because I can recover from a black eye or broken rib, but I can't recover from words. Your words are harsh, and then I didn't take into consideration, right? If you think about it, yeah, that's why people take a lot of your partners right now as you speak, or current ex, etc. When they sit in the past, the bad things you've done, etc., things you said incorrectly, and they stab and hurt them in the heart. That's why, because that's they can't let it go, because they still sit on those words, especially when it comes from the person they so quote unquote love. Stabs in the heart and it sits there for a very long time, And now I understand that analogy was, because it does make sense. But that's why that's why if you're in a toxic relationship like that, it's over. If you have to walk on eggshells, it's over. If you out there about the stupid phones that you at the party, J-Dog's entanglement, this shit, it's over. Especially nowadays, everything happens on this phone. So a lot of people they don't know how to verbalize, they socialize on this damn phone. So the phone, if used correctly, it's just the phone. Using correctly, y'all doing your dirt right here, right? Because when you go into phone with your partner, you just fall to this. And that's why you have in the relationships, Jada and Will, and that's it. See to the Z party, that's August, right? Because you have two C-Z parties. You have the good ones that just give you advice and that's it, give you guidance and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Not passing boundaries. Then you have the traditional August that cheats. Without the headlines in you, and since you're emotionally vulnerable, you will fall for them and lay down with them, etc. And now you either tell your partner that you mess around, or you cheat on your partner and move on. Now what you're doing? You're doing body hopping, trying to fix yourself with a body by your side, thinking I know you can do that. For the most part, you can't do that. Two broken people can't fix each other. That's why hurt people hurt people. It's a generational cycle. You can try it. There'll be a lot of people that talked on here before they talked to me, etc. All the great jazz. They're both broken. And I talked to them about them, etc. And I tell them, well, you're in it, right? So now it gets tricky. As long as you both talk about it and you say, I know I got my issues, you got your issues. The idea is not to fold. Don't squash it. Keep your humble best as, And that's where it can get tricky. That's a me percent individual. That's why I said many times, even before TikTok, I was like, I'm 1,000. I'm very blessed. My terminology, that stuff I say. No other person says what I'm saying, because everyone's stuck on tradition. Keep it 100. How many people in your life did you, as a kid, kept it 100 and it did you dirty, sold you a dream, broke you, etc., played you, took you for your money, and you still help them, because we're supposed to help people no matter what, even if they do us dirty, we're supposed to pray for them. Negative. You pray for them once and that's it. If they keep doing it, it's a habit. You need to start praying for yourself. So you change and push all the narcs and energy vampires away 1,000. So you have a better life. You don't keep positive people around you. That's what you need to do. But you can stay doing traditional. Keep praying. Because everyone's stuck in God. God fixes everything. God changes everybody. God only changes the people who want to be changed. God leaves nobody's side. He's always been by our side, chilling, posting. We left him to go chase our exes, to overlove them. And that's what since we overlove them, we lost love for ourselves. And that's why when they cheat on us, leave us, we die hard. It takes that one narcissist 1,000, one to the hurt, lost empath, narcissist traits 1,000 to destroy us, to hit rock bottom. And that's when the healing process begins, potentially the awakening process begins. And that's when you don't fold. That's when you have a support team. You gotta have a support team to bounce back faster, to let go of them 1,000 faster. If you don't, it's be a long haul, and then potentially you might fall to what? Drugs, alcohol, the whole phase, and potentially worst case scenario, suicide, because you can't handle it. Oh, what's up, babe? How you doing? Hey, you want to jump on? It was cool with you, if you want to, mommy. And then you get your neighbor and you fix the water heater by chance? But yeah, I tell you, it gets tough. But you have a squad. That's why I love my tenants that reached out to me. My first 2 weeks was hell, but after that it was easy because every day got a lot easier because I was venting to all 10 of them. I can call them, DM them, video chat them, chop it up with them. I am waiting for the gas to come. Oh, okay, good. So potentially no gas. Okay, most definitely. Well, that makes sense. No gas, no spark, nothing's happening. Sorry once again, babe. I don't like to buy houses. I'm just a computer guy and car guy, relationship guy. Give me a second, I'll do it with you. But I want you for sure, for sure. But yeah, I tell you, I got very blessed. That's why I love my 10 amps every which way because I can vent, you know. And they told me in the beginning, like every day, like in the beginning, you repeat yourself many many times. As you heal, it will be a lot easier. You skip sentences, and that's the healing process. And like eventually you get it. And when you do, when you bless, you let go. Now you enjoy life every which way, and it's a very beautiful thing, man. I'm very very blessed, and that's what I'm trying to do with everybody else on this platform. That's why I love TikTok because I was doing this on what you call it, Facebook and IG, but that's not the platform to talk. You can talk about it most definitely, but people won't vibe with you because they don't know what's up. TikTok all day, every day. I found there you go. What up, Janet? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's life? How's your weekend? How you feeling? And how you holding up emotionally? Is your ex still bothering you and stuff? I'm asking. So obviously that's his job. He'll come back and try to mess with your head and your feelings. And that's all ex's job. Narcissists 1,000, that's their job. To the show last time when Narcissists chase, that's their job too, because they're trying to see if we can try to work it out again. But that's why I thought people either pass in the past and that's it. Learn from it, tell your story, share your notes, and that's it. Like that, my ex, and a lot of people think in Spanish culture that I'm still stuck on my ex. I keep talking about it like, no, I'm just telling a story. Not a victim, not a survivor. Just telling a story, that's it. Vibe with it or not, your choice. I asked Amber about you. Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, no, just we good. We blessed. It's awesome when you have a badass partner. You can like the stuff that I go in my life talk about. Her and I talk about, etc. We're always picking at each other's brain, etc. And that's a beautiful thing when you have a partner. You can talk about everything openly, freely, without worrying about like triggering something. Nah, walking on eggshells. That's a very uncomfortable feeling, and we all have relationships like that. Listen, I have a question. Oh yeah, I love questions. Go for it. Shoot, let's do this. This is my ish. I love to debate. I love to shop and vibe and answer questions best as most definitely. But yeah, that's I love to talk. I can do this all day every day. That's why on July 2nd I'm getting TikTok actually on here. Get my ink done. Get my analogy done. Like I told my ex, a lot of us can't do it until we fully heal 1,000. So that if you want to do a true test of yourself with your exes, because we can all be verbalized, say, yo, I'm over him, I'm doing good. But can you see him face to face? No matter if it's a year, 2 days, 10 years later, if you haven't let him go in the healing process, it'll be tough. My ex told me to hit him up. I want to, but I don't. So I text him and he didn't respond. LOL. Nah, well, yeah, that's if. Because potentially, feelings gonna catch up, if you talk again. So if you're worried about that, which a lot of us do, just what you did, you texted. If he doesn't want to respond, then that's on him. He's being a little boy, little girl about the situation. I mean, simple. That's how you gotta be cautious because you don't want to go on your past feelings and they drop the love bombing on you. I'm sorry. we'll try again, and I'll change my ways. All that good shit. We all do the exact same thing, man. I just want to know what he wants. No, you can tell him definitely. Just text him. Yo, what's up? We know, you throw a little lie in there if you want a little fib. Yo, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm just texting you real fast. What's going on with you? You need help? Whatever you want to ask him. Something wrong? If you choose to. But just if you try to do the whole past etc. with y'all, just don't let him love bomb you. Don't let him sell your dream because he will. And if you stop feelings for him, potentially will fall in your face. We all do, and take him back. you know, and that's a lot of us because we're still stuck on that traditional way, the generational cycle that deals with our exes. Like a lot of people say, you can't be friends with your ex. You can potentially be if you just keep it humble and that's it, but don't pass boundaries. That's the deal not to. I don't care about him or nothing. I heal from him. I'm not taking him back. Oh, then if your head, I'm not your head, right? So if mentally you already said you're done with him, you pursue, you push forward, and the feelings are gone, then cool, you blessed. But I tell people, yo, real shit, real talk. The real test is face to face, nose to nose. If you can see him and there's no hatred, no bitterness, no flashbacks, if y'all guys have passed, then you blessed. You're over him. You're 1,000. But if you can't see, if you know for a fact you can't be face to face, and you catch your feelings, you're still trying to heal from him or them, etc. Him or her, whatever, etc. And which is nothing's wrong with that. It takes time, but that's why you don't jump into a relationship right away. Don't do body hopping. Don't do the whole face. Don't. You can try to, but I tell people, I didn't create logic. I didn't mean either. So you don't defy logic, and you can't fix yourself with the body by your side. You can try to. A lot of us try to. Fall on your face. Even if it's, once again, narcissists, their job is to destroy us 1,000. Give them their props, and that's it. Give them their props. But with that said, us traditional last stand, but narcissists do the exact same shit. So be cautious with us, man. We can love about me, sell your dream, anime love. What's wrong with you? How you doing, babe?
Better now.
Yeah, sorry about earlier. I tell you, I don't.
Now that I see your face.
Right. But Genesis, the message that I'm at a stage where I don't hate him or more. I don't let him text me because I came with realize that I'm good, I'm blessed. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's the idea too. To get to that point where you just keep it humble and that's it. Try not to have bitterness or hate towards your ex or exes, and that's the idea to eventually just to fall back. Which I know, it's painful. Healing process at 1,000 is painful, especially when we don't have a support team. Because you think not know that people can't vibe with you. They don't know what you're going through. But I promise you that 1,000 that emps, we have very similar stories. That's why when we share our stories on here, people can vibe with us. Like, I got my homegirl on TikTok. TikTok, Facebook, Nicole. She braids on the TikTok. And I know her because of Facebook. Because before TikTok, I was reaching out to many females that are hurt, etc. relationships. And they were vibing with me, right? So she was having a bad night, and I asked her, how you doing? Ask anybody, how you doing? How's your night going? How's the family? How's your health? How was your weekend? How was your weekday? Etc. So on and so on, right? And she was just like, she was just talking about the relationship, we said, and I was like, oh, she was all like, yo, I try to do good, best as, and then I still get done dirty. And I was like, well, that's the life of an empath. That's all I said, or emp. She right away. She said, oh, I'm an empath. That's what she said. I go, oh, what's up then? And I don't know her from Adam. I just know she's my TikTok friend, and my Facebook friend, and that's it. And now we chopping it up. She's like, you're speaking some good stuff. I was like, oh, yeah. And the cool thing, you vibe with the situation because now I got your attention. Like on Facebook, you can talk about this. It ain't happening. TikTok, hands down. That's why I told you. She's like, you feel like dead ass. Go on TikTok. Search bar, narcissist. Watch the world die. And that's why I'm here speaking. That's why my girl and I here, Amber. We TikTok love story. We vibe the rich way. She was healed, I was healed, and we vibe and we blessed. And it's a beautiful thing to have a badass partner by your side that you can say what you want to say, and there's no holding back. You know what I mean? And here's the kicker. With that said, a lot of broken people, right? When you used to toxic relationships, right? A lot of people will run from a good relationship because they're used to toxic. They will cheat or they will fold and go back to what they used to. Sorry, it's not you, it's me. I tap for myself. AK, I'm going back to toxic shit. And then Janet says, "I'll look at you." Yep, and I tell him the good news. Oh, that's good. No, yeah, thanks, Janet. We're blessed 1,000. It's good to have an awesome partner. Like it took me 39 years of my life two long-term relationships of 19 years between both. One of 12, one 12, 3 girls, one of 7. 4 boys by blood, my stepson 5, so 5, etc. To figure all this out. So the idea is to help younger generations to figure this out and go through their awakening a lot faster to figure out what they are as individuals and to get their lives a lot straighter. How about that? Because we all deserve to be happy in life, you know. And it's the best feeling when you have a good positive person by your side. Because like me as an individual, right? As a AK of my category, I'm a 2020. I'm woke. You said all the great jazz, right? I'm Neo in the Matrix. Figured it out. So I'm very so I want to be rich like financially wise, which I don't care. I haven't ever cared for a dollar. Honestly, we have to have a dollar to maintain this world, right? So with that said, my richness wise is my 50 kilos, co-parenting best at my girl on my side right here, and emps, you guys to help you guys out and guide you. That's my richness in life. I'm blessed every which way. Just when I see you guys doing good and y'all you're vibing, you're doing better. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's happy. It's good. We're once again amps. We're lovers and healers and overthinkers. So when we help other amps and vibe and pick them up, it feels hella good, you know. And when you're down, obviously we're down. But me personally, as an individual, which I'm gonna call it like when you're a traditional last amp, you know, you will shed tears when you see other amps going down. Me, I just get a little sad, nothing crazy. I'll be like, yo, I'm helping guide you pick you up. I'm gonna just drop it all on you, and you know, I'm straightforward. Like like you know, Shannon Dad says, you know, you're straightforward, you're blunt. Like yeah, I'm very blunt because I'm just trying to help you guys out, etc. Oh, what's up?
Well, it's
Three Missy, how you doing?
recognizable.
Yeah, no, definitely. How's your night going? How's the
You've been through
kiddos? And how
it,
was your
yeah.
weekend? Yeah, no, and that's why you know, like over here, like you know, example, like Three Missy. I don't know, I know. Once again, TikTok familia all day, every day, social media familia. And I know she from Texas. You know, she has her story, etc. And you know, we vibing though. So once again, like when we tell our stories down here, M's can vibe with us. A lot of M's can't go on live and say their story because they got to build the courage or they're scared, etc. That they don't want to hear their exes. I'm like, nah, you're just telling a story and that's it. You're okay, okay, or you're all right. I'm asking. How you doing emotion? I'm asking. But yeah, like I'm just helping and guiding, and it's fun. I love talking about this. Like last night, remember our live last night or this morning? AKA this morning. You know, you jumped off, and then I was supposed to get out. I was supposed to get off like 2 minutes later, and then that dude jumped on, and I haven't seen him for a minute, and right away I shit you not, I was dying. I was like, dude, I'm exhausted. I got 2 more minutes, kids. I'm getting off because I'm passing out on you guys. You know, like a roller coaster. Oh yes, emotional coaster ride, which hurts. But here's the kicker. So for now, when you're a traditional last dam, and you're hurt because you know the situation, no one deserves to get done dirty. Your emotions will be a roller coaster ride. But the blessing that, you know, the blessing in disguise when you go finally with your awakening. When you reach the end of the roller coaster ride, life's beautiful. Time's irrelevant. Yeah, positive people around you, and that's it. You figured it out. But yes, in the beginning, very emotional roller coaster ride, 1,000. We all say that, and that's why we all have the traditional sayings. We all like when we say it's a roller coaster ride. So all them vibe which way. Like, oh shit, we all damn it's true, yeah, because we all lived it, we did it, and that's why it's all traditional. Me, I don't care for tradition no more. I'm tired of this life deal with it. People break up, people cheat. That's the most bullshit answer in the world. That's so traditional, you know. There has to be more to that, you know. Some good days, some emotional. Oh yeah, no. In the beginning, it's like that. But remember, like I tell you a million times, yo, you gotta have a support team in this world. If you don't have a support team, yo, you can reach out myself, my girl here, other amps, etc., and vibe. Because if you don't have a support team, it's gonna be a lot harder to get through it, you know. And then once again, your head, your best friend or your worst enemy, especially when you're doing your emotions. Here's the kicker, like that's why I love TikTok because we all have our own terminology, we all have our own sayings when we're going through our emotions, breakup, etc., our awakening, right? And with that said, how you doing, Deantra? How you doing tonight? Going? How's your evening? But I do two friends that are there for me. Awesome. So two is cool, but I tell you, the more the merrier. It's a lot easier because I get like me. I'm no bragging rights at all, and it's not a competition at all. I got blessed with my 10 M's, right? So that's why I have her here. Oh, my girl Amber. Amber, thanks. Yeah, that's my girl. We're very blessed. Team squares all day, every day. Um, but what you call it?
I can't read your screen.
Oh, so my side is the Antara 71. She says you invited her in. So maybe when you jump to my live, you send it to her. But the Antara, I will try to follow you, but I think I'm maxed out. But I'll still try to follow you if it allows me to. But it might say I'm maxed out potentially. But hey, young black, how you doing? How's your night going? How's your weekend? But I tell you, so like once again, it's not a competition. But like you have two, right? Which is cool. But the more people on your support team, a lot better. I got blessed with 10. My first 2 weeks of last year, I made it when I died with my ex when she got up and left. After I have all this incoming, said at the Jada August entanglement. Phone to shoot me at the party, all that great jazz. Hi from California. Hello, how you doing? Hi from Yakima, Washington. I know quite a bit of California. So my girl's from there from the bottom. I got all family all over California. But yeah, hello, hello. But I mean, oh no, you go. Yeah, I got, I got you. But what you gonna call it? Like my first 2 weeks was struggling. It was by myself. That's why I tell people, yo, in the beginning, if you have nobody around you, a lot of us don't, because we're scared to reach out to people. Yo, you got this phone, right? I did video blogs, I did audio blogs of myself. Tell me, yo, you want to hear come like a bitch? I'll email them to you. I was doing hella bad. But the cool thing about the healing process is when you fully healed and awakened, you can fall back and watch your videos. You can hear your audio when you're crying and dying. I'm like, damn, I was doing bad. I was doing horrible, you know? We get hard fam. Oh, was definitely awesome, brother. Hell yeah. Was definitely. How was your weekend? How's the family? How's your health? But so my first 2 weeks was really, really hard, especially with once again not a competition, but the squad of 8 kiddos. So I became mom and dad 101 crash course, etc. As I get all mothers respect 1,000. Y'all have the hardest job in the world. I know that now. Man, I love to all y'all. And with that said, so like after my 2 weeks, I got blessed with my 10 amps, 4 locally, and then 6 through IG and Facebook. They don't know me from Adams. They reached out to me and I got blessed. They told me every day, hey, I'm reaching out to you. I don't know you from Adams, but you're down, so I'm gonna help and guide you. And yo, I got blessed every which way, so that's why I have my ink. So don't defy logic. My ex's name, let go in 88 days. So I let her go 188 days. 14, 17 days later, 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. I don't say 100. After I did 1,000, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna buy tradition no more. I'm not gonna. Everyone's stuck on traditional, traditional saying it's life. Deal with it. People cheap. It's relationships. It's life. I was like, yo, there's more to. There's got to be more than that. It's not just like that. And that's why I say 1,000. How many people in your lifespan have told you they kept it 100 with you, right? 100, and they did you dirty, your family, friends, etc. With money, with whatever. They cover for your shift, and they fall into you, etc. They don't come through. Now you're in trouble at work. Kept it 100, did you dirty, right? But I tell me, yo, keep it 1,000. I need everything from you. You do me dirty once, I squash it. Don't deal with you. I don't mind with you no more. Call me mean, I don't die. Traditional last stamps, they will die with call. Because we get guilt tripped, right? You're doing wrong, etc. You're mean, you're bad. You're religious. You go to church. So you can't help me with $1. I owe you $1,000, right? I'm gonna ask you for another favor. You know I owe you 1,000, and then you tell me no, right? You're trying to hold your ground, and then I guilt trip you. You go to church. Your family, oh, you're mean. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna give them, let them borrow another $100. And you do you dirty again, and then they talk about karma. Oh, karma will get them. My belief of karma doesn't exist. Karma is for only narcissists. Their life is karma. That's why all narcissists are robotic. They are leeches. They body hop 1,000. That's the last dying breath. They'll body hop. They'll cheat. They'll use every mother and blame every brother and mother for the mistakes. And they can't. And their flaws is real shit, real talk. To make my life easy with narcs, they don't know how to love themselves. They won't ever learn how to love themselves. They're trying. They have to use us emps to validate for them, to make them feel good. So when they say they're messing up, they're doing wrong, what do we do? Oh no, you're okay. Well, you'll do better next time. And we pick them up when they're down, right? And when they take the positive trait from us, they leech from us, and they discard us, we cry and die like bitches, down on our knees again, and we do it again. Either the same narcissist or a new one to be. That's why square and circle them narcs is the true recipe to a toxic relationship, 1,000. But with that said, remember us emps are the same thing. We traditional last emps, the categories I created, we have narcissist traits. We can love bomb you, right? Sell you a dream. verbally abusive, and what the cherry on top, physically abusive. That's a narcissist. I just described a narcissist, but once again, everyone has narcissist traits in them. And all you have in this world, squares and circles, squares, empaths, circle narcissist. What are you? Figure that you are. That's a simple question to yourself. What are you? Once you figure out what you are as an individual, what's your partner, all the people around you, make it lavish. It's not. I make it sound bad, make it sound easy, but life pathetically easy. We just didn't know. We were taught very incorrectly. That type of you don't believe me? Who raised you in life? Talk to your parents. Mom, dad, you know, narcissist? What's that? You know, empath, narcissist? What's that? End of story. There you go. That's what we suffer. That's our
Okay,
flaw.
so I heard a very good. I heard a quote today, right? And she said,
Hmm.
"It's not about figuring it all out, but it's about being aware." So how do you feel about that?
Me personally, okay, being aware is like you have a heads up, right? Which is cool. Which is cool. But I rather figure it all out. Like me, I just did crash course. Like people ask me, yo, how did you learn about all this shit? Like today, actually, I was talking to some person on IG, like one of my techie buddies. He's a techie buddy through IG, strictly computer talk, and that's it, right? Oh, Diantra, I'm sorry I kill you, miss. Your name was, but I say Diantara says she's hard to hear. But if you want, unplug your mic and plug it back in potentially, or maybe it's your
Did
the mic. I can hear you personally. I can hear you. There you are. Hello. You hear me or
can
no?
you hear me?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Now you can sound a lot better, most definitely.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
So that's what it is.
So the
It
quote
glitched.
was,
Hmm.
"It's not about figuring it all out. It's about being aware."
Which is was not really when I say this. That's to me as an individual, as a 2020 am woke, etc. That's a traditional saying. To me, it's like no, I want like me. I tell people, yo, like I was talking today. I was talking about that one of my techie buddies. Strictly techie talk that since I've been at IG for like I don't know 2 3 years, right? Nothing about relationships, and he bumped into my TikTok, my last one I did, a 3 minute video, right? And he's like, all we were doing voice messages, etc. He's just like, I know I don't know you, but the stuff you're saying is kind of pretty raw and real. Like it, like got my attention. Then what are you talking about? I was like, oh, it just emps and narcs. She's like, what's that? I was like, well, those two small big words is the reason why we all suffered. I go that, and and I just broke it down, crash course, etc. I just broke it down to him like, this is life. This is how it is. We in life struggle every which way because we're trying to figure out. We're trying to do good at the same time we get done dirty, and we're supposed to pray for the individuals to do better, etc., and change their ways, and so on and so on. And at the same time, if you're in a relationship and you have kids, you have a family, it gets hard because you have to hold your composure for your partner, and if you have kids for everybody, and then still do what you had at the same time, that's hella hard to do. Hella hard to do. And that could be a whole toll on us. I mean, that's why people have emotional breakdowns, mental breakdowns, etc. Because how are you supposed to keep your composure when you're falling apart?
I don't know where my
you
insert
know,
thing is.
it's
Yeah,
hella hard. But
it's
that's why it
in the
was oh,
computer.
thank you the
So
antidote for
if
sharing
I
the
move
life.
it,
Thanks a million or 1,000, as I say. But how are you supposed to keep it together when it's all falling apart? And that's a lot of us deal with that, and that's very unfair to be in a relationship or in life if you're single. Trying to figure it out still because you don't want to get done dirty so your walls are high, right? And then when you let someone in and they fold and do you dirty, back to square one. Like, damn, here we go again. How long am I gonna be in this toxic relationship to be? In my situation, like baby, we were talking a minute ago, like if my ex didn't cheat on me last year, right? She asked me how long would you stay there? Like a real shit. Me on my side, I wasn't gonna fold. Eventually, it was gonna fall apart eventually. But here's the kicker, like what I said on my side, right? Real shit will talk. When my ex, before she did what she did last year, I told her, yo, you got a year because your TLC's whack. So you got a year. If not, I'm squashing it with you. And what are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. We love our TLC 1,000 if we have a good partner by our side. If not, it's shit. It's garbage. Simple as that. I don't yo like tell me yo my TLC is my candy and that's it. You act stupid, I treat you like stupid. My mouthpiece is very vicious, very vicious, and that's why I gave her an ultimatum a year after that, and I would have squashed it. So no matter what, it
And
wasn't a
I'll
fall
add
apart.
to that,
Go for it.
and that is not in a lustful way. is because of the intimate connection that's there,
Almost definitely, most definitely.
right?
And that's why, once again, my own analogies and my own things I've created, like I say DTS, right? So Jersey Shore. I mean, if you haven't seen Jersey Shore, that's it's different, it's cold, vibe, etc. But they use DTF, which is down to F, So all narcissists are emotional DTFs in the beginning because they're lust, they can't love. They'll smash you like bunnies, etc. Right? And then when they feel like you're slipping away, they'll smash you again, give it to you good, etc. All that good stuff. But they're emotional DTFs. It's only on their time, right? But with that said, to this your last day when narcissist traits do the exact same shit. A true amp, we love it. We're DTFs 1,000. If we could do it 24/7, 365, we would. 1,000, I promise you that. Especially with an awesome individual by our side. Another another empire side, a true amp, a woke amp, a one that's really, fully healed. We give it, that's when you have lust and love is to that individual, like to your partner, like my girl and I, lust and love every which way, right? Because we blessed, we fully healed. Everyone does lust, love. Traditional lust amps, they'll do that lust. They think it's love, it's not, it's lust, and that's why when they go through the motions, if they're having a bad day, they won't do it. If you want to take care of them, take care of your partner to get them going, or make their head at ease, they won't do nothing. They just let it like dead fish. They won't participate. Bam ass shit, emotional DTFs. But when you like me, I would deny her and mother extras. Yo, you play stupid, I play stupid, right? So with that said, when it comes down to TLC, when they're ready to do it, because now the sun and the stars are aligned correctly, and now they want to do it, I'll be like, oh, now you want to do it? And I'll be like, no, I'm good with you. What? But I stuttered. I said no. Now because you're feeling good, now you want to do it? No, no, thank you. Take care of yourself, and that's it. See, I'm blunt. I don't give a shit. I hurt your feelings all day, and then they get better. I go, my feelings aren't hurt. If you want to play stupid, I'll play stupid. Simple as that. And that's that. I'm a very blunt person, and I don't care if I hurt your feelings. Honestly, I really don't. And if you need it here, you need it here, and that's it. That's what I mean. I'm just now that I'm woke, etc. I say life is spectacularly easier, right? Because I'm over it. A lot of imps that are over it went through awakening. They already figured it out. Because as traditional lost imps, this is our problem, our major problem. Our minds, heads, are fighting our hearts, feelings. Is this all day clashing? We think with what? Our feelings. We pray this person's gonna do good. We give our all to the individual. When if we thought with our heads, we wouldn't have been with it. We would have been left the relationship. You see, that's where we're clashing all day. When you become a 2020 amp with your awakening, it's all with your head, logically speaking wise. You don't worry about your feelings. The feelings will be there after the fact. You just gotta make sure, hey, you know what? I'm good with this area. I'm good with people. I'll vibe with you. I got you. I'll not give you my love. I'm not gonna give you my love and then vibe with you after. The answer says on my side, I had a mental breakdown after years of holding my composure, after years of mental, emotional, physical. It's coming. It's lagging. TikTok lag as usual. Damn servers. Oh yeah, no, it's the answer. It'll happen. It's because you can only hold it for so long, and especially if you have kids. I don't know if you have kids or not, but if you have kids, male, female, it will, especially be a mom. Once again, if you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're a mother in general, you guys have the hardest job in the world. We guys do just work, and I understand how y'all go through now, how y'all feel. And man, I love and respect to all moms in the world because yo, the more kids you have, the harder you get, etc. These little kiddos are their own individuals. They're running, chasing, flipping, etc. You gotta keep them under control, best as. At the same time, take care of the crib. At the same time, take care of your partner. At the same time, take care of yourself. And you guys are the last person to get taken care of, right? And it sucks, and I'm sorry. Like I already figured it out. I'm sorry for a lot of females that went through it very hard, and it sucks, yes. But that's when you figure it out. Now you just keep it positive and keep it home best as, and help out as much as you can best as. So yeah, that's why once you can't hold it for so long and you fall apart. That's why I tell people when we're going through it at the beginning, we're trying to figure life out. We all put the mask of smiles on, smile, chop it up, laugh, etc. Like me personally, I was going through it. You know, in the very beginning, I was shedding my tears, but I didn't. I real shit with talk. I didn't go out at all. I stayed very much at home. As I started getting better and stuff, I would test myself as an individual. I started talking to my customers I was vibing with. I didn't even ask me how you doing because obviously I'm posting my Facebook. I'm doing my Facebook lives, and by simple asking how you doing, that hurts. If you start like me, I would choke up, and I'd be like, no, I gotta get going. I couldn't even say hi. I mean, bye. I just gotta believe, and then I just text message my message. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I was gonna fall apart in front of you. So I don't want to. I don't want no one to see me break down in front of anybody. I'll break down in my car. I break down in my own time. I don't want my kids or anyone to see me like this. Bad status, you know. The end, this is I'm 53 kids. I work 60 hours. Also went through divorce. Oh yeah, no. Then you know what's going on, miss. And the cool thing, even at your age, I don't know if you've been talking about emps and narcs, etc., life, etc., but you're vibing with us, you can understand where we're coming from, and that's why all emps have very similar stories, especially when kids are involved, etc. And that's why it can get tricky. But as long as you have people that positive people around you, you can vibe with, you can tell your story, and vent, say, etc. Because the best thing I tell people, the best people to talk to about your story or life, etc. in general, is nobody's doing it from Adams. I don't know your history. You could have been killer all your life. I didn't know that. You're just telling me your whatever your question is, whatever you're going through, and I just give you my advice, honest opinion. That's it. I don't throw nothing about your past in your face because I don't know you. We're nobodies. But nobodies can come become somebody's. Which I would say on Facebook, I'd be like hashtag, I'd put hashtag, nobody's to somebody's. So I gotta eventually catch up with my people on Facebook because that's before TikTok I had a squad on there and I was like, yo, maybe one of these days, one of these years we can potentially all meet up and do like a little Facebook live. Hey, yo, check out this squad. All vibes all the time, help each other out and be good. We blessed. So taking like TikTok. So what's up, babe?
Who's on your side?
Oh, it just shows the Antara. I'm sorry, I call her name bad. The Antara. It could be more people, but once again, the servers they lag so bad. I don't know who's here on my side. So no disrespect when I say this to anybody that's on my side. Like I just talk and vibe. Whatever I'm saying. You ask a question, I hear it pops up. Oh yeah, she like here. Right now it shows. 3 Missy. She's here. So that's a downfall. Once again, when you guys go do your lives, TikTok makes $1 zillion, right? But they have bad servers, and that's why the servers they lag when people make comments. The comments get ghosted. It shows nobody's here, but there's like 20 people here. People making comments out of nowhere. It just pops out of nowhere because the servers suck. Once again, I'm a techie, so I know the issue. The servers suck. They need to fix that. Will they fix that? Maybe in due time. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Jessica. Oh, hi Jessica. My name is Margarito. I go by Marge, like Marge Simpson or Rito. They call me on here wise, whatever, either or. I'm listening. TikTok one show comments. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. 3 Missing was definitely. It's let's take that for you. That's why as an individual, I don't even worry about it anymore. I see people join. See, on your side of town, anyone that's on my side or my girl's side, on your side, when you're behind the screen, you will see people coming on and off, etc. Smoothly wise. On our side of town, I mean, I have two people supposed to, but there could be a lot more people on here, etc. Or people jumping on and off. My side, it might show people jump on, potentially not. But it's because once again the server sucked. But it's cool. I don't worry about that. I just keep talking. Dual lives are fun because when you have a cool people to vibe with, you speak your mind, etc. Talk about whatever subject and go and flow with it. But when you do take up live by yourself, it gets a little more trickier if you're like more of a quiet person, shy person, because now it's just all eyes on you. You're trying to vibe, and if it gets quiet, or you think nobody's here because on your side it shows like my side it shows two, but before it shows zero. You know. But that's why you don't stop. That's up, yo. This is your TikTok, man. Which I'm gonna do. This is a cat on here. Is I'm bad with names, but he's a cool black cat. He does what's that? What do you call it? Like he's a chef, yes, but what's that term they use for them? Uh, Not cosmetology, but culinary arts. He's a beast at cooking. He's a beast. That's how every time I see a TikToks, it's mouth watering. I'm like, damn, hook me with the plate and stuff. So I made my comments right, and he was like, which I'm gonna do a couple of stitches to him to help him out, etc. But he was saying like, yo, like I'm gonna probably potentially like he did TikTok. I think I'm gonna potentially just deactivate my TikTok. Like I do post etc., but nobody vibes with it. And I was like, yo, brother, just why? You're a TikTok. Do all the posts you want to do. First and foremost, your number one fan is who? You and you only. After all the other people vibe with you, they vibe with you. Don't cancel because you didn't get no likes. I go. I know we all want to get known, get whatever little famous is, if you want to call it, quote unquote, etc. But oh, this is your TikTok, man. Dude, keep posting, don't stop. Yo, you get down with yo as a cook, yo. I don't know if you're a person individual. I don't know if I'm Adam, but yo, as a cook, yo, your shit, your plates are banging. I haven't tasted, but yo, look at him, phenomenal shit. And then he's like, and he
Does he make?
responds, I'm sorry, mommy.
What does he make?
Oh, all types of food.
What
I,
does he
I
make?
like he does like like last day she did it was like he did like I think broccoli, steak, shrimp, but it was like he did some crazy ass like season and stuff, and I was like, damn, bro. I commented, yo, real shit. I thought when you open a restaurant, why you holding back? You know? Hey, Kali, how you doing? How's your night going? I imagine that's your friend potentially. Let me see if I can potentially I can follow you. I don't know if I maxed out. Oh yeah, so I'll follow you back after the live. I gotta take people that aren't following me back. I gotta unfollow them and make room. Oh, doing good, doing blessed. I put my wire. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I unplugged it. I always do that. If you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me, baby? No.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry, cause I unplugged my mic. But yeah, thank you. I'm doing good. But I tell you, so like, what you gonna call it? So I told him, when you open a restaurant, he's actually responded. Cause he's a cool thing. That's a cool thing about TikTokers. Like, yo, the I believe if you vibe with the TikTokers, they actually show love back to you, or you respond to you. You said you make comments to support them out like great jazz, right? So I told him, when you gonna do your restaurant, you might,
Right.
you make some banging plates. He's real sure we'll talk pretty soon. It's actually in the works. So I was like, yo, don't you're gonna do phenomenal, man. You get down with your stuff, and I go TikTok number one. I go, you make your TikTok right, IG, Facebook, Twitter, free uploads. Put your hashtags rolling. Jobs easy, man. He's all that. I didn't think of that's very true. I go, no, that's techie stuff is my ish. I get this all day. So I'm gonna do actually a couple of stitches to his TikToks because to have my followers scope them out and show them love, etc., and so on and so on. But the cool thing about people like yo, as M's, we vibe, right? We talk, we support each other. I like great jazz, right? And with that said, like when I went on his, he does lives. Like I've gone twice in the live, and every time you go live, like yo, if you good people, vibe with people, they'll recognize you. So when I jumped on, they'd be like, "What's up, Margarito? Hey, this guy here, Mr. Positive over here, man. Show him love. This guy, yo, he's cool people. I don't even know him, but he supports every which way, man. I thought, no, I'm just here to vibe, support everybody which way, uplift you all like great jazz. They keep light workers. They keep it humble like great jazz. And it's fun. I tell people in life, we should all be happy in life, you know. And we just got, but at the end of the day, we gotta remember, don't forget, first and foremost, you gotta love yourself 1,000. So we're our best support team, and that's why you can have all the money, the fame, status, etc. Guys, girls, whatever. I don't care, but that doesn't buy you love. That doesn't buy you a good life. It'll buy you a steady life, a comfortable life, money wise, yes, but in your head, mentally, you're still broken. You still hurt. You still deal with it. How many beautiful men and women out here are get cheated on left or right? You look at them like, damn, look at that. But why? Because they're still broken.
I apologize if it's buffering.
Oh, my side's cool, man. Not as
No, I guess it's buffering on my side, but it does that on dual lives a lot.
Oh, yeah, and if it's doing that, it's because the servers is trying to catch because everyone's alive. They're doing things, so the
Mm.
servers are overloaded. Which once they get back to square one, all the money they make off of us, why don't they fix that? Do things correctly, not incorrectly. Wow, that's so hard to do. Oh, and Kali says, or I hope I'm saying your name right, Miss. Because she's just hopping back and forth. Oh, and I'm definitely thanks. Welcome to the live on both sides. But yeah, most definitely, it's here to vibe, etc. Am snark relationship. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Ask away, please. Which I'm gonna do pretty. Like, I'm gonna start doing more 3 minute TikToks because like that's an awesome feature because you can say a lot more, etc. And me personally, real shit with talk. I'm actually, I love to debate. I'm a debater. Like I love to debate about emps, narcs, relationships. Like especially now that I know. And like on here, there's a lot of TikTokers that do the emp. I mean, not emp really, more narc talk than anything and relationships, etc. And a lot of them are telling their experience, right? Some call themselves victims, some call themselves survivors. Your choice, your words. You know, that's me. I've been there, done that, both of them. But I just tell you, I'm just telling a story, and that's it. I'm not a victim. I'm not a survivor, and that's it, right? So people comments after typically narcissists for sure, or visualize them because they're bitter, still, etc. They don't figure what they are. They call them out like, how can you call, how can you be calling people narcissists if you're not a certified person? You're not a, therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, all that good shit, right? And they make their response, which,
Scrapes.
yeah, I had this distinction, but that they say, yeah, yo, I'm not. Yes, correct. I never said once that I'm a certified, but I have experience. I can tell my story, and they'll say I'm a victim. They'll say I'm a survivor, and I tell them definitely. So I tell them, hey, yo, miss, yo, sir, yo, don't worry about these these energy vampire narcs petty words. They're just trying to, steer you away from what we're trying to say, we're trying to achieve. Let them say that. I go, me personally, yo, just because you're certified doesn't mean nothing. You're ahead of the game, yes, but a book taught you. Let's say that book's a broken record book. I go, like the stuff I say, yo, like what? That's why you psychiatrists, counselors, and therapists, when I make my comments on you guys' TikTok, yeah, what do y'all tell me? What is that? Who taught you traditional lost amps, 2020 amps? Who taught you all that? I go, me, myself, and Irene. I'm Neo Matrix. I figured this out. That's my categories. You guys emphasize the narc talk. Cool, the narc talk, but don't sit on narcs, man. Narcs are pathetic, easy to figure out. They're all robotic. They're lust. They're broken. Tension whores. Little kids, the best anomaly actors in the world. And here's the best cherry on top. They can't really be fixed. God can't fix them. The devil disciples. End the story. They're I don't believe in karma, but their karma is on themselves. They won't ever learn how to love themselves. That's their karma. And the story. We emps, spiritual last time, narcissist trait. Eventually, when you go through your awakening, you will learn how to love yourself 1,000. Now you enjoy life every which way. Time is irrelevant. When you're broken, you worry about time. How long am I gonna be down? How long am I feel sad? How long is it going to take to fully heal, to finally move on in life? We're about time. We're about love. We're about what? Death. You don't want to die miserably. You don't want to die alone. You don't want to die trying to figure life out, right? Which you all say the same thing, generational cycle, broken record. And that's me. I'm gonna do. Potentially, I might do it tomorrow, but if not, for sure, sometime during the week wise, and not Friday. But do a 3 minute video because I left the debate once again, and I'm gonna call out, all the therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, life coaches, relationship coaches, marriage counselors, and be like, yo, all you out there, all the category just called you out on it. Let's debate. Let's do a dual live. Let's test our knowledge. Your paperwork versus experience. Your books, your study certificates versus personal experience. And let's have fun situation. And it's not a competition at all. No, let's just vibe, share experience, etc. Maybe I can teach you vice versa. You can teach me something, and but expect me to throw it in your face all the time. M's and arcs, square and circles. That's all there is in this world. You can't hear a lot of that from a mouthpiece, because that's all there is in this world. Why do they have categories, good and evil, angels and devils, all the good shit, God and the devil, all the good stuff. That's because all you have is squares and circles, you know. And it's violence, have fun. That's me personally. Like on a hero, as typically the males, all the machistas, alphas, narcissists, they let me allow them to block me, because I touch their hearts. I drop knowledge on them. They don't like to hear that because I say many times, "Yo, I'm a 2020. I described you 1,000. I don't care about your past. I don't care about your childhood trauma. It's over, done with. You can't ever be fixed. That's why I discard you 1,000. Your kryptonite is what? Your reputation. I put you on blast. Yo, that's a circle. Leave him alone. You wanna find the hard way? Go find the hard way. What happens to you? You'll become bitter. You potentially lash out at me because why? I'm putting you on blast because your reputation is going to shit. You don't need it to go to shit. That's all you have to live from this world's reputation. Take that from you and know if I with you, avoid you every which way, you will die by yourself. You can't be with another narcissist because you devour each other, aka alphas. Why I think alphas can't vibe with alphas? They'll kill each other to be of the pack, the number one leader. Wow, that's so hard to figure out. Narcissist, wow. you know, hella funny.
So how many computers do you have to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah, I gotta do like 7. I just have to pick up 2 more. It's gonna be a lot of
Seven's my favorite number.
Is it? My number's 3. I just believe in give people or things take chances. It's just 3 apparently. so
What's your
yeah,
favorite day of the week?
favorite day of the week, huh? Well, before I went through my awakening, I would say Sunday. As we speak today, every day of the week. It's another day to live life, another day too good. So I don't really have a favorite day, honestly. Before I did, it was Sunday. Now it's every day just life's beautiful. You know, when you have a happy home, best as, and you have a lot of people around you, it's life becomes a lot easier. You can think a lot more clearly, a lot more straighter, more
Right.
you're clear-headed. A lot of people we have broken homes. Which I say many times. I know it's easier said than done, but if your home's broken with kids, no kids, but you have your partner, you can't go back home happy to them. What are you doing there? What do you need to fix it? How long are you gonna be there? You know, because it's very unfair to have a hard life as it is. Let's say you have a crappy job. Let's say you have to deal with crap people in life. But the idea is to have a happy home. At least have a happy home. Come home to the crib and just be happy. At least say, cool. I'm blessed. Like my relations, all of them, except you now and then Ashley was. You know, I would avoid home best as or keep myself busy, but don't positive with my kiddos. If they would stress me, yes, I would take my anger out on them, narcissist traits, be really abusive because why I was dealing with a broken home, broken partner. I'm not the best, she's not the best. That's why we're both broken with my ex now, etc. That's where we hurt amps. That's why that's why I create my own categories because everyone, like I was, everyone just all there is yes, all there is amps, narcs, spread in circles, right? But not narcissists are choice, and that's their job. Pathetically easy. Gotta give them props. But us amps, traditional last them and narcissist traits do the same shit. That's why I told my ex that you can't be a narcissist. You vibe too good, co-parent too good. We have our days, but you're doing better. We can bullshit. I can see face to face. You don't bother me, etc. Right? You ever heard empath? That's what we were both hurt. We were both broken for a very long time. And like I say, narcissists pick you up when you're down. Like I was saying, yes, they do. That's their job. They see your emotion down. Yo, they feed off that. Your emotion down, so now they can pick you up, make you love bomb you, make you feel good, sell you the fucking biggest dream in the world, and you'll fall for it. Correct. Us simps, like I can speak on it with my ex, etc. I go, yo, I lost my brother. You need my brother. You picked me up when I was down. I left my girl. I lost much of my brother because I lost my emotions towards her because I just lost my brother. I've never felt that type of pain in my life. So that's why you picked me up when I was down. I give you props. The relationship with Ben fails at the beginning, not knowing. You didn't know, I didn't know. The shit I'm saying to you, you don't understand. Because in the Spanish world, once again, amps and narcs, let's not talk about it, but amps, manilones. Machistas, narcissists. That's our analogy, but even then it's very, very vague. And that's why I tell her, you know, 2020 amps. So you're a hair empath. Your dude is a traditional empath. He's trying to fix you. I'm a 2020 amp. I'm calling everybody out. I'm being like the referee, judge, etc. All woken, awakened, narcissist empaths. You can say we're kind of like judges, but more the referees. We're trying to help you and guide you to push all narcs away. But at the same time, but I can't speak on every other empath that's woke wise that's got their awakening on their behalf. I can't because I'm pretty confident they don't speak this. They don't this category. So they should last them. They might know about the dark empath, but they're not. I doubt they know what I'm saying. But they probably will potentially vibe with the situation because they understand where I'm coming from. Because they will see common sense. Because yes, there was once broken, they were once bitter, lash out, get physical, verbal abuse, etc. Because that's a narcissist in us. Well, narcissist traits in us, not narcissist. See, and it's not hard, and that's why that's why oxymoron. I told my ex, which I'm gonna get my ink pretty soon next month. My collarbone. I love you for leaving me. I told her that. Actually, I told her that this morning to remind her. Because she was talking to me about my life, grief, etc. And I was like, yo, it's over, it's done with. I'm just telling the story, man. I know it bothers you about the TikToks and my YouTube, etc. But I'm not gonna ever stop saying what I'm saying, ever. I will die saying this. That I need the other
Oh,
M's
you're
to
sharing
wake
your
up.
experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling the story. I go, I understand on your point of view where it bothers you because I'm making us famous. When they figure out who you are, who your dude is, J Dog gets all this ink. For traditionally speaking, wise, I said looking in, you consider the cheater, he's considered the homewrecker, I'm considered the victim. I'm not a victim, I don't call myself a victim. I'm just telling a story. We're not the only ones that dealt with the shit, the cheating, said entanglement. Nobody. Hell, that before we was even born, has been happening. Traditional generational cycle. It takes one of us go through awakening to break it. And in the Spanish culture, I am wrong, especially being a male, to verbalize about the situation openly, freely, not giving a shit. So I told her, yo, before TikTok, when I was going through it, that's how my notes, that's how my ink. I'm like, before my ink, I was like, I'm gonna help one person, at least one person. That's it, right? And that's why I decided I would do my to be yo, go on my YouTube channel, go on my Facebook. You can see me as I'm progressing, getting better and better, etc. Because I was venting, I was telling whatever, I wasn't holding back. People were coming at me left to right in my DMs. Yo, you need to stop what you're doing because you're talking about our parents or yes. And I told me, yeah, I am. And do I give a shit? No. They need to hear this. But you can stay with that generational cycle. Keep staying with your partner, being in toxic shit like I was, etc. Keep getting cheated on and pray to God they're gonna change. Do all that traditional bullshit. I'm not doing that. I won't ever do that. There's reason behind this, and I'm gonna figure it out. That's why I keep saying what I'm saying, and I'll eventually get this. And when I figure it out, I'll say it more verbally. Am I gonna care if I hurt your feelings? No, because you need to hear it. If you're amp, you need to hear it. Simple as that. That's why I tell make my comments as say my comments, I verbalize on here, make my post. My idea is to stab in your heart, get your attention, to help you put your pieces of your heart together as a team, as a squad, to figure out what you're going through a lot faster than I did. It's not a competition, but if I let my ex go with 10 M's in 88 days, imagine if you had 100 people, 1,000 people supporting you, 30 days, 20 days. That'd be a blessing. You will love life, go through your awakening, and you love life 1,000. No worries in the world. Time is irrelevant. Now you love life. Mother Nature is beautiful. You have only positive people around you. That's it. Narcs, energy vampires, aka traditional lost end, but with narcissist traits, you push them all the way 1,000. You don't care if they call you mean. You don't care if they call you bitter. So I'm using too much drama for me. I have my own problems. Thank you. Have a good day. Kill them with kindness. Your day moves on. Let them gossip about you like me. Once again, where I'm from, the 519, all my so quote unquote family and friends that my ex killed me. She destroyed me. I'm crazy. I lost it. I go, yeah, that's cool. That's your opinion. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I could wake up good 1,000, wake up good 1,000, with no worries in the world. And a lot of people, I would say about 80% of the world worries about this shit. You have about this phone, social media, third party. They jaded August. If you have to regulate and be your PO for your partner and vice versa, your relation's been over. How long are you gonna be there for? Every day you're with that person, you're gonna die harder. I promise you that. We all do. We all did it, etc. And that's why before I came on TikTok and before I got my ink done, I was like, yo, okay, I'm first baby mom. Exact same shit. It's a narcissist 1,000, 12 years. I lost the exact same way. Phone, social media, third party. J-Dog is entanglement. Not in social media. I'm in social media now. 7 years my ex. Her empath. Same exact way. Phone, social media, third party. J-Dog is entanglement. So that's why I fell back as an individual. I'm like, I lost two relationships long term. Shit as it was both of them. Benefit was the kids. Why again? There has to be a reason why I'm doing this. And they're like my people that tell me like, yo, why you keep hooking up with people, females that want to hit you, females that are like crazy, toxic, etc. Nobody's perfect in this world, but common sense. People from the outside looking in, are like, yo, you know, you're a good person for the most part. Why don't you get yourself a good girl? That girl, nah, man, they're like, etc. You can see that they're like they say, you know who wears the pants in the house. I was like, I don't know. I guess, that's what I attract. That we all say the same shit. That's what I attract, I guess, because we think not know we can change our ways to be like us, calm and chill. All of it is the same bullshit, the same toxic relationships, thinking not knowing, right? And it sucks most definitely. But eventually you'll figure it out. Eventually, when you vibe with the squad, you'll be good. And that's why I tell people, you talk to people, verbalize the situation. That's why when I was going through with my ex-wives, which is shit that bothers her, obviously, well, she has the right to be bothered because I'm making an example out of our situation. All three was my ex, myself, and her dude. I'm making an example of and putting on the blast. Yes, do I care? No, I don't. You know, I'm just telling the story and that's it. So everybody else is going through it because hey, this phone, I don't worry about it. A lot of y'all worry about this phone. If you worry about this phone with your partner, relationship's over, done with. I promise you that. If you want to find out what's on the phone, have fun. Have fun when you unlock it, and they let you see what's in there. You fall on your face. That's your ish, not my ish. So that's immediate. We miss red flags, etc. But you figure it out. And that's because we're what lovers, healers, and what overthinkers. We always pick at the matrix. we'll eventually get closure our way, and that's what I did. That's why when I decided to do my ink, I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna call everybody out. Fuck this. I'm done. Especially in the Spanish culture, I'm calling everyone in the Spanish culture. Machista Manuelas, I got you. I don't give a shit whose feelings I hurt. I don't. I just got my shit done. Everyone that sees me like, what's up with this? If it's young generation, what's up with this? Oh, crash course. Let me tell you real fast. All you have is square and circles. Emps and narcs, you know what that is? Our culture, machistas, mandilones, there you go. And y'all worry about this phone, social media party, because yes, socialize with your people. You can't verbalize with your people. See? This phone, it's a beautiful world. We have time to have a badass response and give their image a love story. If you want to see the authentic, now can they say the same shit, same vibe, verbally, physically, be it face to face or be on this phone? Can't keep it authentic. If they're not the same people, they're selling you a dream. Because Google has all the answers to the world. YouTube has all the answers to the world. How do I say pickup lines? How do I say all this bullshit and sell you a dream? And they'll do it every which way. you know? And that's why when I did my ink, everyone before I got it done, they're like, oh, they're expecting some type of like, I guess you want to call it normal ink. And when I dropped my ink and I got all my ink done, I was like, yo, everyone like my people was like, that's some no, people were like, yo, that's dumb, that's retarded. I go, dumb to you because you don't understand it. But here's the kicker, let me help you elaborate. If you with your partner, you were about this shit phone, your relationship's over, and they were getting mad at me. What? You talking shit? No, I'm talking shit saying this. Your relationship's beautiful. You don't worry about this phone. That's talking shit. I know who you are. I know your relationship. Your shit's on Facebook. I see your drama. So you guys worry about this phone. Typically, the guys in Spanish culture, y'all doing your dirt, right? Whoop shit. y'all doing your dirt, and your partner's gotta worry about it. And that's why y'all mad. Cause I tell you everybody, when I watch before my TikToks, I did my Facebook. I be yo, and I do my live at the end of the question. I would tell me, I'm gonna ask you a question. Be your partner there or not there? Simple question. You want to test your partner? Babe, can I see your phone? You know how many people came at me when I told them because they're either their partners are working and they're not home, etc. And when they got home, they asked them and they found out why they asked them because their partner hasn't ever asked them about their phone. I just did my live talk about the whole amp snarks, and obviously I'm considered crazy in the Spanish culture that they don't they don't teach us that shit, they don't understand that shit. But the females vibe with me because I'm talking about their story. They're going to church praying to God why the partners keep fucking up. I tell them, keep doing that. Your mom did it, your grandma did it. If they're still alive, they're telling you it's okay, girl. Men do that's what men do. Pray to God, all that shit. So you want to be like your mom, your auntie, etc. Be there for 20, 30, 40 years, 50,000 kids, and they'll be cheating on you. Yeah, that's normal. That's what guys do. The devil's in them. Do that. Fall on your face. Stick with the
No, that's not
situation.
just what people do. Like, you have to just put up with that.
exactly.
The
We're not
wrong
supposed
one
to.
does that.
Right, but the Spanish culture, we were brainwashed. They're supposed to do that. Well, the females are supposed to do that because of men who said all that bullshit. So that's what I told them. I go, yo, just when your partner gets home, if they're not home, if they're home by you right now, or if they're by you, yo, babe, let me see your phone. If they hesitate, stutter, relationship's over. It's a done deal, man. You know how many people on Facebook DM me, even IG when I did it live? Hella heads. My people locally I grew up with, they said it, they're like, yo, you're messing up my relationship. I go, I am? Oh, did your partner check you about your phone? And I mess it? No, no, you doing your dirt. Oh yeah, no, yeah, they came at me. I was like, no, I'm calling everybody out. I don't worry about this phone. So if you're telling me I mess up a relationship, you mess up a relationship premeditated wise by doing your dirt on this, especially the best snap, cheating up in the world snap. You did. I didn't. I just bumped the game up, woke up your partner to call you out on your phone. That's what I did. And now your shit's gonna go shit. It's not going shit because of her. It's not going shit because of I. It's going shit because of you. But I will take the blame. Do your job. Blame everybody and your mother for your fucking mistakes. I will take it. It don't hurt my feelings. I see you good. I wake up with 1,000. I have nobody by my side. I'm fully healed. Thank you. I won't ever get cheated. I'm chilling my popcorn and calling everybody out, and I watch you guys fall apart because you fucked up. I didn't fuck up. See, big difference. And I got people here local come out there. I go, yo, if I bother you, simple, unfriend me, unfollow me. But wow, life's so hard, right? it's easy. Keep pushing. Go on with your day. I don't care. That's why I tell people, yo, y'all think I'm crazy? I'll be crazy. Next time I get my ink done, I'm gonna put up 1,000. I will be crazy 1,000. I will have all the answers to life. I have my unique 1,000. No one will have my ish. Simple as that. And the Zeb Narcor, I haven't had it many times. I bump it up every which way because I'll have it publicly all over me. I'm gonna turn all heads every which way because I'm gonna put all my links. The analogy for the narcissist. This is the narcissist hand, the left hand slash arm. This is the empath, right arm, right hand. So I'm gonna have you know on the machismo side for all the narcs, I'm gonna have alphas, machistas, narcissists. This side be what? Betas, mandilones, emps. There it is. Team emps. I mean, well, yeah, but team emps, team narcs. Keep it 1,000, keep it 100, 100, 1,000. I like Philly and Oxymoron. I'm going all out. And I'd be crazy 1,000. But guess what? I'll get everybody's attention in the world. Everyone's attention. Because all you have in this world, square in circles. 1,000. And the beautiful thing about the situation is I love life. I mean, I got you. Best woman in the world. 50 kiddos, co-parenting best dads, and what? Team apps. I love life. I'm blessed. I love doing this. I mean, I'm finally happy in life.
Are you gonna get like empath?
Oh yeah, on my eyebrows, potentially so. Potentially so. And, narcs, amps, potentially so. So for sure, I want to do the mansion. I was thinking about it on my forehead, but
How
I
will
don't
you
know.
do narc?
Why not? Stab people in the heart. That's my purpose.
No.
What?
Right.
Huh?
I'm gonna do
Hmm.
on my back. I'm gonna do a big sunflower
Nice. Oh yeah.
with a long stem. But where the
Yeah.
stem is, I'm gonna put like self love first.
Oh yeah. No.
Going down
That's
the
nice
side
too.
of the
Yeah.
head.
Awesome. Yeah. I could. I love thinking therapy. That's why I just get it. I just want to help people out. At which way, just call everybody out. Which I've been calling people out, but up over 1,000. Call me crazy. I'm blessed. I'm good. But the reason why I be called crazy, because why? Because I tell you, all this is a story. Everyone's story in this world. Be an amp, be a narc. It's all your stories. All you guys. We all have various amps. We vibrate which way. Narcissists, you vibrate which way with a narcissist. You mop everybody and the mother up left to right. That's your job. You're doing a fucking good job. I'll give you a high five, pound it, blow it up. Man, props. Downfall, I'm the guy, and all the other amps is the one that gets to discard you, call you out on your shit, ruin your reputation. Then you die on your own. Because circles can't be with circles. You devour each other. Circles can love each other, date each other for a second, and that's it. They can't be with each
So
other. Long term, they can't.
where are you gonna get the mansion?
I don't know. I was saying about my forehead, but I'm just like, I don't know, because
What's it gonna look like?
a mansion, like a house, like a big old mansion. I have like mansion underneath and put NF.
Okay.
Yeah, I put mansion, then put NF on the bottom because it's his analogy that I took that I made it my own. I created it differently wise. Because if you listen to Matt, so that's the best analogy for our heads in our head. Because if you think about it, our heads, right, are the best friends, are our worst enemies. So you can have all the support in the world to help uplift
I
you and
have an
support
idea.
you. Go for it.
So it's the mansion,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then underneath the quote is
Hey, Crystalline, how you doing? How you not going?
only you can close the doors of the mansion.
On my forehead? That'd be a lot.
No,
If they
not
could,
on your forehead.
well, see, I thought if I put it on
Like,
my forehead,
a little quote like underneath.
yeah. Well, I'll figure it out when it's that point. But I thought I put it on my
Do it
forehead
on
real
your
short
arm
because it's our head.
or on your forearm.
Potentially, I'll have to figure that out. But for sure, I want to do the
It's
mansion.
gonna turn into a half sleeve pretty soon.
Potentially. I still have to finish my kid's name, etc. Other artist name, etc. My arm. But because the reason why I love once again when you're going through relationships, right? Or okay, put relationships aside. When you're going through life in general, if you're going through hard times, because our once again our heads are the best friends or worst enemies, right? So if you're down, you're down. First and foremost, don't listen to breakup songs. Don't listen to depressional songs, suicidal songs, etc., so on and so on. Because all it's gonna do, the idea is to dig yourself out of the hole, not keep digging and making your hole deeper. That's the idea, the intent. We all do it. We all go through it, etc., and the potential you fall to drugs, alcohol, etc. And worst case scenario, suicide. With that said, real fast, narcissists, they will say, verbalize to do suicide. They want to do suicide. Traditional hair loss stems with narcissist traits will verbalize potentially would do it. If they, people that brag about it won't do about they won't do it. People that are quiet, the other ones, which is an empath, they will do it because they hit rock bottom. They believe in their heads. No one can fix them. No one can vibe with them. No one's going through what they're going through. That's what M's when we tell our stories. I don't know you from Adams. We vibe a which way. You know where I'm coming from. A lot of people I
Because
talk to.
that's how
Hmm.
intense it is.
Oh, it is no, yo,
That's how intense it is, and that's how bizarre that the narcissist makes the story.
correct,
That's
correct,
how bizarre the life you're living. It's like it seems impossible.
most definitely, and that's why on TikTok everyone says the narcissist tells you dream all that good stuff, right? That we give love bomb, all that, but it's us too. All we do it to ourselves because everybody in this world has narcissist traits, not knowing. Why do you think you get mad? Why do you think you lash out? Why do you think you're a verbal abuser? Why do you think you can be a physical abuser? After you've done your wrong, after you lashed out, you flashed, etc. You calm your shit down, you're good, and then you have regrets. Like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have threw that. I shouldn't have hit him, etc. I shouldn't have lashed out my words. That's your imp, but that's a narcissist trait in you. You're trying to figure life out. And if you have negative people around you, how are you supposed to figure life out when you have negative around you? You don't. But we're brainwashed that we have to be nice to everybody, even if they do us dirty. And no, no. Traditional ways, generational cycle, we all do the same shit. It takes one of us breaking it. And that's why I tell people when you're going through it, NF is an awesome artist. I give him mad love, respect to him. The only downfall about him, if you're going through it, he's not the person to listen to. You will go through your emotions every which way. That's a me personal individual as a woke 2020 amp. When I work out, when I do my music, when I'm vibing, I listen to the depressional breakup music, aka not music. So I tell people, yo, music's beautiful when you come through it. I tell people if you can listen to breakup music, depression music with no feelings, no backflash, no flashbacks of any of your past, you blessed, you over it. But a lot of people, when I tell people, yo, I'll send you my list. You can listen to it, yo. If you go through your feelings, because you're still broken, you're still trying to heal. Especially you don't need to be in a relationship. I'm not trying. I'm not trying, ruin your day, set up. But real shit, real talk. You're not supposed to be in one. You can try. You can try. But if you're both broken, expect to be toxic. Expect to fall apart. Expect to go through hard times because you're both broken. Two broken people can't help each other. Hurt people, and the story. Logically speaking, wise, you will fall apart. You can stay there strong if you choose to. You can try. I'm not trying to be the downer, but once again, don't defy logic. I didn't create that. Adam and Eve created logic. They started this narc war. I'm just focused on the situation, trying to vibe with people and tell people, hey, fall back. Healing process is painful. Being single can be lonely and painful, yes. Especially if you're still, which we all do, still scoping out your ex's social media. You're still hearing it. But me personally, as an individual, right? When my people would tell me, yo, your ex is posting this, your ex, I go, yo, I honestly got irritated. I went on before TikTok, I went on, what you call it, Facebook, right? I was on Facebook. And I went on a small Facebook live real quick, cause I got irritated. I told everybody, yo, check out. People that know me, they know my ex. The only reason why she's known in the valley is because she's my ex. She's from California. I'm here. Y'all, you guys know her, etc. Us because of me, because I. So do me the favor, please, and don't call me, don't DM me, don't send me nothing about her at all. I don't care what. She could be with her 1,000 guys. I don't give a shit. Let me be. Let me heal my own. I'll figure this out. I don't need to have more shit in my head than I already have. Thank you. I gotta take care of squad of 8 magically. So if you're gonna come at me, and I'm gonna tell you now, you're gonna keep text after this conversation after I just posted it, because y'all just watching my stuff. If you come at DM me, I won't block you. I just won't respond to you. You see me in person, but you won't see me a lot because now I'm going through a lot. But you see me, and you still want to talk about this, shit, I'm gonna just cut you off. I cut a lot of people off. The healing process is very painful. When you truly want to heal 1,000. You think your circle small now? It would become pathetically small. Because you're gonna push all narcs 1,000 away, all energy vampires, traditional lifestyle narcissist traits away 1,000. Your family gonna cut a hella off. Your so-called friends hella off. That's me. Where I'm from, real shit will talk. I'm born and raised in the valley. We're very well known. My family's very well known, right? But I'm considered crazy. My phone is dry. And do I care? No, I don't. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Before I went through my awakening, I did. I'm like, damn, what I have a phone for? I pushed everybody away. What I have a phone for? So my ex can hold me with the kids. My family can hold me about my certain people I'm vibing with. That's it. What I have a phone for? Now I don't give a shit. Now I'm very blessed because I only have positive people around me. Everyone that I pushed away when they, when my people come here locally, yo, why'd you don't talk to him or her? No, I don't. Why? I don't vibe with them. That's why. Why? And I tell them, well, if you want me the messenger, you can say this, and this is the reason why I don't vibe with them, and that's it. And do I care? No, I don't care. I don't need. I have enough in my life. I don't need no more stress or drama for anybody. That's it. Call me mean, I'll be mean. You can try to guilt trip me. Do that. I'm not the one. Peace. That's why I have my head, finger SOS stuck on stupid. 1.3. I don't need you in my life. Keep pushing. There's a door. In Spanish, hasta la puerta legal. There's a door. Keep pushing. KR, kick rocks. I don't need you. Call me. I'll be me. But I live and sleep good 1,000. I don't worry about nothing in the world. You know. And that's the thing, in the healing process, it will be very painful, very lonely. But the positive is, like I say a million times, if you have a support team, yo, you can call them, DM them, video chat, all day, every day. I got best with 10. I let her go in 88 days. With 10, you have a more complete support team, once again, you'll be more. TikTok, number one platform for talking about relationships, co-parenting, kids, emps and narcs, 1,000. Best platform in the world. I believe, what can come above TikTok? There's a lot of people trying to make other TikToks, other platforms, but this platform, for the most part, yo, it's vibing. That TikTok live all day. I told them why I'm out here. And before here, I was doing Facebook. Facebook about amps and narcs relationships? Nope. You can go on the Facebook groups of the amps and narcs, but even then, they're not vibing. They're all dropping traditional lines. I go on there, drop my 24 comments, boom. And what are they doing? What's that? What's the traditional last M? What's the 2020 amp? We're amps. We don't have narcissist traits. I'm like, then you're brainwashed. So you're a perfect person. Highly impossible. No one's perfect. It was supposed to be a perfect world with Adam and Lilith, but since Adam and Eve happened, and Narc War. There you go. That's what we suffer since day one, not knowing. That's why we're stuck in a generational cycle. That's why we're stuck in traditional ways. Call me crazy, I'll be crazy. You don't have to vibe me at all. No one has to vibe me. I don't beat you with the Bible. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm very open minded. Tell me your opinion. I love to debate. Let's have fun with the situation. That's it. So that's why, I say what I say. That's why I have my ink. And I have more on me. And I just want to give people the attention just to help them guide them, etc. So they understand what they are as an individual. To figure
What
out
would you
why.
say
Hmm.
is your biggest red? What would you say is the biggest red flag that could help somebody to identify a narcissist?
A narcissist? Well, they're all the same. They're all robotic. But see, here's the kicker. So let's go traditionally speaking. Why
What's the biggest red flag to look for? Like, just top red flag.
narrow-minded, narrow-minded, self-centered. All narcissists. If you want to test them out really fast, really easy, the three word subjects: race, religion, politics. Talk about that. If they want to, if, you're just voicing your opinion about it, right? Or your whatever your thoughts, etc. And if they get bitter about it and they want to start beating with the Bible, typically as a narcissist, their minds are set, and that's it. That's what we call Bible thumpers. But see, that's the thing on TikTok, traditionally speaking wise, they say all narcissists are the same. They're all robotic 1,000. But with that said, us M's, traditional last type of narcissist traits, could potentially get bothered by that, right? Because, like, yo, if you're racist, you're racist, right? Not all racists are bad. They're brainwashed because they were taught to be racist. As we get older, we can choose to become a racist, not become a racist. Real shit will talk. You can eventually change your ways if you have positive people, if you're open minded and you tear apart whatever your subject you're talking about. You can vibe with the situation, even if you're narrow minded. So that's the thing. But for the most part, all narcissists are the same. They're very freaking self centered, very, very narrow minded, short tempered, really, really short tempered. They have a fucking quick fuse. And that's what you want to test them? Talk about, once again, race, religion, politics. They'll fucking trigger really fast. Pathetically easy to call out. And they're all robotic, man. That's why I tell people, right now, a lot of people can't say because they're going through it. But once you figure out what you are as an individual and this whole emp narc war, you got to give narcissists props. They're beasts at what they do. They're the best Oscar nominated actors in the world. That's why they can act nice. They can't be nice. A major difference. Fucking water, water and lava doesn't mix, right? That's why they're so they're so easy to tell, man. That's why in the beginning we don't see, we don't know because no one's taught us this. Like my ex, first baby mom, 12 year narcissist, right? So my ex and I were talking about her. She's like, oh, the shit she would say, I thought she was crazy, but no, she is right because she believes I have, I'm a bad person, which is great. I told her, hey, that's okay. Don't hurt my feelings. You don't know her like I know her. You just know by her by a couple comments. She reached out to you when I was doing my dirt and I didn't give a shit. Yes. What I did was wrong. Yes, it was. I admit to it, most definitely. But that's why I told her, what I do, what I did with you, etc. Because why? The things you did. That's why. So I'm a verbal abuser. I can be me as an individual. I can kill anybody with petty words. 'Cause I don't die with petty words. I love to debate. If you're soft, I will devour you with words. Simple as that. And will I have remorse? No, I won't. But I'm a person that will give you 3 warnings. If you're bothering me, right? I'll tell you, yo, we keep out the subject. But if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But if it's like, for example, my ex and I, which today she was talking about our past a little bit. First we talk about the kids, and then she went. I go, yo, Jen, we can talk about this if you want to, most definitely. But I won't die with words. If you bring the past, I love this. I love to debate. You know I do. And now that I know what I know, let's have fun with it. And she was getting bothered, and then she started raising her voice. And I was like, why are you getting mad? She's like, well, maybe this is the only way you can understand me. I'm like, by you getting mad and verbalizing, etc., escalating the situation, I'm just laughing about it.
Jasmine.
So, it don't bother me none. But that's why me personally, once again, like I tell her, and I tell a lot of people, you have to, once you go through awakening, like me, I tell her, it's not a competition. But me as an individual, as you speak, you're bothered because I keep talking about this. Second, first and foremost, second about why is that mean, sorry. I live in your head rent free. It's not a competition. Till you let go of me 1,000, we'll just keep it about the kids, keep it humble, and that's it. That's why you bring out courts. That's why you bring your CPS. I go, get it out. And I type it, real short talk. This is my mental state of mind, with especially with Max and I, co-parenting best as. When she has a day she wants to be bitter, she would bring, once again, narcissists will love. Narcissists vibe with narcissists 1,000. Narcissists will vibe with traditional lost and narcissist traits. They recognize that, they see that, they sense that, right? So that's how I tell her, you and all narcissists do it 1,000 every which way. They love bomb, gaslight, all the good shit. So you're trying to gaslight me with the kids. CPA, I go, oh girl, I told you today, I'm gonna remind you again. And me as an individual, a lot of parents can't say this because they're not mentally ready. They haven't gone through the awakening, right? So me, I tell her, in my head, mentally, my boys, they ain't here. Physically, they're right here. Correct, right? So the day you want to bring court, CPA, do what you gotta do to make you happy. If I lose all rights, I gotta pay child support, all that good shit. It's all good. I'll pay to I will eventually see them. But I didn't lose my kids because of them. They didn't leave me because if they want to leave me, it's because of you. It doesn't hurt my feelings. That's your shit, not my shit. And so I told to remind you, that's my state of mind. Gaslight me with that. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but let's have fun with the situation. Flip it. I get all rights. You paid child support, you will die. All you moms that have major rights will die. See? I don't. It's over. Done with. Cool. Because I'm over the situation. I told you, you are the last person in my life that I will trip and fall for. You don't believe me? When my daughter popped pills, overdosed, almost died from popping pills for stupid ass bullshit. Because I don't believe in teenagers being in relationships. We went through emotions, right? I tripped. I didn't fall. Everyone's coming at me. I thought everybody, yo, kick rocks. I told all my family
I
friends,
remember
kick rocks.
I was
My
on the phone
situation,
with
my
you when
daughter.
you were in the hospital.
Oh yeah, exactly. There you go. So you was there for the situation, right? And I tell people, yo, everyone's like, how can you do that? Because I went through my wicked. I told my ex, I told you, you're the last person I trip and fall for. Everything I do, I adapt to my situation. So my daughter overdosed on pills. Potentially get a fucking God. Thanks to God, she didn't pass away. And I tripped, but I didn't fall. I adapted to my situation. All my family came friends, oh, because you're doing TikToks. You spend enough time with them. I was bullshit. I'm like, no, 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 no. What's your opinion? Doesn't hurt my feelings. And I just tell everybody to kick rocks. And then, like what I said, I go, you don't got to call me. Do you pay my bills? Are you suing me? Are those your kids? None of you above? Esta la puerta. There's a door. Kick rocks.
Right.
And now I'm considered bad. I mean, I don't give a shit. I tell people, I don't give a shit. Call me the devil. Call me I'm broken. Call me I'm crazy. I'm crazy because I'm not going by traditional ways. I'm not going to church. I'm not doing your stuff. It's nah, I don't need that. God and I were best friends, etc. I'm woke. You guys keep helping people. Keep helping broken people. The narcissist, pray to God, do that most definitely. I tell my popcorn, they'll devour you. They will. Don't worry. It's not my ish. That's your ish. And that's what me personally. I tell people, well, I was promoting the co-parenting best as, but that's a kicker. All the baby mom, baby fathers, and the stepmom, stepfathers. If y'all still bitter, y'all can be bumping heads. You're gonna use the kids as what? You're gonna use the kids as messengers, and that's very foul. That's why kids go for the childhood trauma. They go through all that because no one deserves to have that in their life. For the most part, as far as having the kids involved. And that's why my kids tell me things, I just laugh. I just stay quiet. If I want to say, like, when my kids tell me something about my ex and her dude, no respect, no disrespect to none of both of them. I just, if I wanted to, I could be bitter and do what? Tell your mom and tell them this. No, I just stay quiet, just laugh about it. It don't hurt my feelings. That's to let you know, bitter moms and bitter stepmoms, stepdads. When the kids is messengers, y'all still bitter. You're still broken. You can act like everything's good. That's like, for example, my ex and I tell everybody that I take feed to. When you brag about your new partners, that's cool. Brag about them. You're trying to stab your ex, and I like tell my ex, yo, you can say brag about him all you want. It don't hurt my feelings. That's cool. One part, he's supposed to pick you up. That's his job. You're a herd amp. He is a traditional. I'm a 20 amp. I'm just everybody in the mother. And that's it, right? So you brag about him, awesome. More power to y'all. But here's the kicker. Here's your flaw. You still hurt and broken. Yeah. Why don't you tell me about you? Brag about you. I go, did you see me? I do I brag about my girl Amber? Nah. I say I'm blessed. We're good. I'm a badass and badass individual. Blessed every which way. Keep it short. I brag about myself. I'm fucking doing good. I see good 1,000, good 1,000 dollars in the world. Time's relevant. My richness in life is what? 50 kiddos, co-parent, teach your best ass, my girl, and help other amps. That's my richness in life. What you got going on for yourself? Can't got your tongue, nothing to say, right? You see? All you broken people that can't brag about yourself, you're still hurting. You'll eventually get it. I promise you that. It's cool when you have a good partner by your side, but if you're still broke, you should not be in a relationship. Because you will brag about your partner, and I'm the person that calls and then call you out. What about you? Tell me about you. What's going on with you? Awesome, your partner's doing. I don't give a shit if the president run the world is $1 billion. Awesome. What about you? When you be like, what about me? You have it about yourself. You can't brag about yourself. Then what's the deal? So you're using him or her to fix yourself, and all they're doing is putting band-aids on all your cuts and your wounds. But I tell her, because like my job, I tell her, I'm gonna stab in your heart today you die. Till you let me go 1,000. I gotta let go of you 1,000. I'm just telling a story, not a victim, not a survivor. So I told her, and everyone that watches this, yo, real shit, pay attention to what I'm saying. I live in your head rent free because why? I can trigger you whenever I feel like it. If I want to be a douche, a dick, etc., I can stab you in the heart 1,000. Piss you off to the point that you will hang up on me, and then your dude is going to pick you up, and how long is he going to keep doing that until he gets tired of you? He's like, yo, you still on him? He's still bothering you, and it's gonna bother him. Potentially, you can get up and leave, or vice versa. You get up and leave, or she was the shit. Because if I want to be a dick, which I could be, but I'm not bitter. I'm not hateful to it. I have to tell everybody, yo, when my ex-wife, the way I did it, I let her go. Why? Come on, squad of 10. Let go 88 days, right? So I told her, I ain't talked to her face many times. I love you for leaving me. I don't hate, don't dislike, I don't have a grudge against you nor him. I just don't like the way y'all did it. End of story. No, shit. Whoops. I worked on my head, my mansion. I figured the puzzle of life, put the piece of life together really fast to figure it out, crash course, right? So I tell her, so with that said, I will keep stabbing in your heart. We want to debate the past? Yo, I love to debate. I'm going to slaughter you, etc. And once again, that's what I tell her, to remind you, when your man's sleeping and the kids are sleeping, you're off social media, and now you do what you had. If you cannot fall asleep that way, guess what happens? Now you have to figure out how to shut up all whatever our past, right? Because that's the biology, common sense. Because you watch my TikToks, it pops in your FYP, all the good shit. You watch my YouTube, etc., all the good stuff. You hear about it. 'Cause I put my post on Facebook. Now live your head rent free, so he can put band-aids on your cuts and your wounds. But at nighttime, all of the band-aids come off. Now you deal with your head. Nobody in the world can fix your head. No pills, no drugs, no therapy, none of that. They can help and guide you. Yes, like my 10 amps. They told me the same shit. I can help and guide you to your head, and that's it. I can warn you. I can give you pass you all my knowledge, what I was told. But I can't fix your head. It's your head. That's why they tell me your head is your best friend or your worst enemy. If you don't understand that, they're gonna keep falling on your face, or you can be there for a very long time. It don't matter if you have one partner or 1,000 partners. If you don't take time to heal, keep body hopping them. Are you gonna take all the toxic traits, past the next relationship, and so on and so on? You're gonna be bitter, lonely for a very long time, or be in a lot of toxic relationships, having many kids with the wrong people, because you're still broken. Because you think now know you can fix yourself with the body by your side. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell her, yo, I'll keep telling you this today. I'm trying to help you out, man. I need you to let go of me 1,000. You'll eventually do it. You eventually get it. Don't know when. Don't know when, but that's your head on my head. That's how people, once again, our heads are best friends or the worst enemies. NF mentioned that's the best analogy what you're going through because you have to figure in our heads, the reason why no one can sleep good, not can say no one, traditional last seven narcissist traits, like all of etc., is because in your head, the mansion, all the doors of pain, wide open. From your past pain, toxic love, trauma and childhood trauma 1,000. You know, that's the reason why you're struggling. We all do. We all say, I wish my head had a light switch. At night, I could turn my thoughts off. Wake up in the morning, flick it back on, continue on, right? But we can't. And the reason why is because we're trying to figure out why. Why we're going through all this? Why am I laying next to a person that I don't care about, but I'm just trying to pray to God to change the ways? Why we keep bumping heads? I would say, like, even to my ex and all my exes, the only time you and I vibe 1,000, or I say 100 then, when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, you're an angel. I can have all the bullshit conversations. I can shed my tears when you're sleeping. You don't know what's going on. And my extra time, you're crazy. You're having a conversation with me when I'm sleeping and you crying? Yeah, because that's the only time you don't backlash. You don't talk your shit, etc. I can vent to myself, to you, 1,000. I said 100 then, because you're sleeping. See? That's pathetic. But when you're day, when you're awake, I can't talk to you like that. Pretty gay, pretty shitty, right? And that's why, I tell her, that's why we had 7 years of shit, toxic relationship. Do I miss that? No. Thank to God I have all this. I got blessed my girl by my side 1,000. All natural, all the great stuff. I'm very blessed. I don't worry about that. I don't ever worry about this damn phone. None of it. It's just a phone. That's it. I don't worry about third parties. I
But
don't about
once you
unless
wake up, everything works out for your good.
it's fucking natural,
It like just
smoothly.
does.
Yeah, it's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
Everything falls. That's when you have a real relationship
Mm-hmm.
with as I say, 2020 amp, a person that's woke. You're both fully healed 1,000. 1,000. Like now me, I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but I said many times you don't believe me before TikTok. Go on my Facebook, go on my YouTube, you'll see it. I said I want everybody with a Spanish girl, only if she's a woman, open-minded, 1,000, fully healed. I won't be with no girl that's broken. No, if you're broken, I'll help and guide you which way. You girls gonna come in with DMs, you can ask me whatever about me. I'll tell you all about me. I'm an open book. I'm not a virgin. But with that said, don't expect to be any more than that. I don't care, no respect to you, but I don't care if you want to get to know me, I'm with the kids. That's cool, thank you, but I'll figure this out on my own. I can tell you this, I won't ever be with a person that's broken. I did that 39 years of my life, you know? That since I've been dating, well, I started dating when I was like shit, I don't know, 21, 20, whatever, 20, 20, whatever, etc. So with that said, that's why I was like, nah. And a lot of people got offended when I said that. Like, why won't you be with the person that? No, because I've been with broken. I was broken. I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm healed 1,000. I need you to be on my level 1,000. But me, I love the word scenario. So I tell him, cool, I'm gonna give you a scenario. So let's say we start dating, we're in a relationship, right? I'm 1,000, you're 400, 300, whatever the hell it is, right? And you still on you have your days you're good. We're feeling good in the beginning, but you have your days that you're gonna have think about your ex. A song, a movie, etc. triggers you about your ex and exes because you never let heal, you never let go of 1,000, right? My job as an empath, and don't worry about the categories, just empath in general, we're lovers and healers. I don't want to see you down, so I gotta pick you up, right? But me as an individual, so I'm blessed at 1,000, and you're blessed at 400. How long am I gonna be there trying to fix you and bring you up when you're down, right? And then if let's say we do a year and you're still going through it every couple months, you go through you're going through it, etc. Eventually, I'm selling myself short for a potential real relationship for a person that's broken. And then if I leave you, potentially you might hit rock bottom to fall to alcohol, drugs, to the point where it's a scenario one in your head. Because I left you, because you'd be like, damn, I had a good person, etc. They were fully healed, trying to help me, but they got tired of me. You see, that's the time I'll give you a scenario. So why not just help you and guide you to become 1,000, to go through your awakening, and then you're fully healed. Now you fall back, Patience is a virtue, and there's other 2020 amp will find you when you least expect it. Why not do that? Do it correct, not incorrectly. But you can do it the broken way. You can try to, but if they leave you, it's because y'all broken or they were fully healed. So why take the risk of making you the situation worse for you than you already are? Why not just help me heal you? Yes, we am whatever lovers, healers, overthinkers, right? You vibe me, you dig me, etc. That's cool. You vibe me the way I am, but you can be the same way when you're fully healed. Then people vibe with you. You'll attract obviously narcissists 1,000, but attract traditional attempts, and eventually you'll attract what a 2020 amp, a person that's fully filled at 1,000, that's on your level. It's all natural. They're not hurt. You're not hurt. You vibe it. You can beat yourself 1,000 with no holding back, without saying like, "Damn, if I say this, then they're gonna chip on me. If I wear this, they're gonna chip on me. They're my little POs, Nah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't do that no more. That's the idea, not to. You to be yourself 1,000 naturally with the person by your side, like you and I. I myself 1,000. I want change. I want ever change for nobody in this world. I don't give a shit who you are. Nope. I don't dress up for nobody. I'm myself. Take it or leave. You don't like it? There's a door. Have a good day. Be safe. Peace. Many people to talk to. Many other options in the world. Don't worry about it. Little on me. I don't care. I'm rolling. So that's why I just vibe and try to help others to keep positive and the best as and to figure this out. So that you and I are at other amps level, and that's why I'm getting my ink done. I just once again I'll eventually make more TikToks about it, but obviously it's very unfair in life that other people before you, us, were born, etc., that they knew all this, they had the books of knowledge, they just held back because they were scared of being called crazy. They were scared of attention. M's coming, I mean narcs coming at them because they're exposing them the game. I don't care. I'm rolling. No one deserves to be what we went through. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why vibe every way and just share our notes and knowledge, etc. Say it so easily and freely, beautifully. Yeah.